time machine.
Okay, I gotta get a hold of Dave. I wonder where that guy is. Every time I need him, I can never find him. Let me see where that guy is. He better answer the phone. He never answers the phone when I need him. Let me think. I gotta get a hold of that guy, and I gotta think. I don't want to forget. I gotta get a hold of. I hope Bridget's ready for this thing. Dave, he better answer.
Hello? Yeah? Is it that time already? It's expo time. Okay. Yeah, I get buried in my work sometime. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'll be right there. I gotta get a smaller hobby. Good thing my wife doesn't know about this.
You think now? I got a hold of Dave, not Jeff.
Really dang call. What the heck? Oh, it's comfortable under there. Hello? I'm already here. I'm ready to go.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's Pinball Expo time, but I don't feel ready. I think I left the binders at home. I'll have to reach the West End to see if our pinball games have shown up yet and if they've unlocked the dock door. And I know Dave's gonna need information on all the vendors. I don't know, like I think I don't know if we're ready. We need to get the tape for the floor, the food menu for the bumper blast.
Hi team, can you believe the 36th annual Pinball Expo is about to begin? Jeffrey, you have done an awesome job updating our website and handling our social media accounts. Your video coverage from Pinball Expo last year blew us away, and we are expecting the same greatness this year. David, thank you so much for your hard work securing the vendors for the hall. We are so fortunate to have such great support. Also, please let your awesome helpers, Jeff and Frank, know that I have secured extra rolls of blue tape this year for masking off the vendor hall floor space. I even ordered their favorite Chicago deep dish pizza from Giordano's to arrive once they finish later. Rob, how are you holding up? I hope you got lots of rest last night, as the show will be rocking those late hours this week. I bet you can't wait to see everyone from overseas, across the country, and every other place in between. It's like a family reunion. Our registration area is just finished. The shirt design is so colorful and the badges are ready to go. Check-in should be as smooth as possible. Well, it is almost time to get things going, so one more quick bite. Would you believe how thoughtful our attendees are, always thinking of me and bringing me candy? Wait, I don't have to put this candy down quite yet. I can keep munching as this year Pinball Expo has gone virtual.
I had such a bad nightmare about Pinball Expo. Oh my goodness. Well, please go to pinballexpo.com for all of the information about our show. You can find all of the details, our schedule of events. It's going to be incredible. Get ready, everybody.
Thank you, Bridget.
Hi, I'm Rob Burke.
And I'm Dave Fix, and welcome
To the virtual Pinball Expo 2020.
This is going to be a fun show. We're putting a lot of content together.
No one would believe what we pulled off. Even we don't believe it, do you?
I don't believe it. I'm sure you guys saw the beautiful opening sequence that we've put together. We've been actually filming here in Warren, Ohio. The
studios of Warren, Ohio.
Yes. And you guys saw that great collection of pinball machines just waiting. See, there's still treasure troves of old collectors with tons of games ready to be sold.
We have a most unbelievable program this year, guys. And I'm tickled with the help of Dave and Jeff Euler and Tone. We put together a wonderful assortment of seminars, tours, factory tours, and this year we've spanned the globe.
Yes.
To bring you not only speakers, but some great footage.
And the outpouring of support from the community has been phenomenal. And I thank you. My hat's off to all those who have sent in videos. And I do apologize. I want to apologize. I know everybody's been saying, Dave, what about the schedule? We need the schedule. We need the schedule. Guys, we are still getting video clips for this.
Well, another one's coming in.
You got another one coming in?
I'll try to fit you in. I can't guarantee it.
But we'll try. We'll try.
Hang in there, buddy.
We have been working diligently to make sure that this schedule gets updated. We want to make sure that everybody can be heard. We know that unfortunately due to COVID-19, then this pandemic, we have a lot of friends from Germany to England to Japan, Australia, even the Brazilians, the people in South America. There are many people that wanted to be here at Expo, including some friends from Italy.
You know what? I mean, some people made reservations last year. I wonder if they're still at the hotel waiting for us to show up. I hope not.
I hope not, too.
But anything is possible at Pinball Expo. By the way, this is the 36th year. And, you know, Guinness Book of Records gave us an award for the number of years we've done the show. Back then, it was, I think, 33 or 34. This year will be 36. We don't want to break the record. We'll have a show every year, even though it's virtual. It's still happening this year.
And to tell you the truth, we've got a good outpouring of support. You know, an old friend of ours sent his regards and said, I hope you have a great show, and that was Mike Pasak. He came out of the woodwork and congratulated us and hopes to see us at some point down the road. And we thank you, Mike, for your support in the past.
But what do you have, Dave? I mean, do you have a good program this year? I'm worried about you. I mean, all I see is in the vendor hall all the time. I'm working on the seminars. He's working in the vendor hall. What do you give me an idea? Well, maybe I should give you an idea. Maybe we both should give each other an idea.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
This is the first day. This is October 14th. This is Wednesday. But just to give you an idea, of course, we have a very special first time ever done at Pinball Expo.
Yep, you got it.
It's the Rob and Tone Marketplace. So in this segment, we're going to show you some games I have for sale, and you'll be able to buy them, and hopefully you'll make some good deals.
That's right, and it's live. So as soon as you see that phone number on that screen, you can call it, and you can buy it right there and then.
But it's the first one that calls.
And Dave and Rob.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Tomorrow they'll be able to see online. The link will be
That's
live.
right.
Tonight we're working on it.
There you go.
So tomorrow, Thursday, we'll have a live link on our thing to see how things are
coming. How many days we going this year? Because normally we go, 4? Are we doing 4 again?
We're doing 4
How
again.
can we do a virtual show 4 days in a row? It's impossible.
So the brainchild here was the thought, okay, here's the thing. Most people are sitting around at home watching old TV shows, old reruns of Lassie, you know, Gunsmoke, whatnot.
Jetsons, maybe?
Maybe Jetsons, Laverne and Shirley. Now I'm really dating myself.
Pinball Expo.
Old Pinball Expo video. Hey, I've seen people been watching Special When Lit. They've been commenting about watching that, and that was filmed back in 2005, believe it or not. So we're going to give you a fresh show. All the other shows, unfortunately, got canceled, but we're going to give you content. Much content. Let's talk about it. So tonight we're going to do the marketplace, but then we're going to do some unique pinballs. We're going to go through some unique pinballs right there here in Rob's collection. Some that have never been streamed before, and I think some people are going to be impressed with what we're going to be able to stream.
Don't forget, Dave, they're not for sale, just so you know.
They're not for sale. These are highly collectible games and some that you don't see. Trust me, how many people know what this game is? Texan, a 4-player.
Who designed Texan?
Oh, now he's going to trick.
Starts with a W?
Yeah, Wayne Nines.
He did. What year? Starts with a 6.
Yeah, 63, 64?
1960.
60? Okay.
So let me do a quick story about this, Dave, since we're talking about it.
Go ahead.
So when I was a youngin',
Let me get out of the way here.
this game was sitting at my house. Actually, the first game I ever had was a United game called Babyface, a 1947 game. So when I was 5 years old, the game was sitting in my home. But I enjoyed playing it so much, I kept asking my dad, another game, another game. So somehow he found this Texan from a local distributor. I didn't know Texan from any game. I knew nothing about pinball other than the fact that they were fun and they're colorful. So this game was in my home forever and ever, and I loved it. But the one thing it didn't do is play really smoothly. So I got my friend Tone. He spent, I think, either 40 or 60 hours rebuilding every component. This game plays so fast, you wouldn't believe it's a game made in 1960 or what, 60 years old.
Easily, yes.
Crazy. But it's really a really fun game, and that's one thing I want to express to all you people out there in TV land is the old EM games can be just as much fun as the newer games. Put a little TLC in it, and they're really a lot of fun. But on this one here, this was signed by Wayne, and I saw him actually with my son, Jaden. We went to visit Wayne in Arkansas.
That's right.
And he's 102 now. It's
102.
unbelievable.
Way to go, Wayne.
But he is the last of the great old designers that still is hanging in there, and he's done a lot of great games for God.
We wanted to do bring him into Expo virtual, but unfortunately he says he's only got an EM computer, so it just wasn't going to work out for doing that. So we have some unbelievable content, and we have lots of people that we want to thank, and we're going to be thanking so many people. One of our good contributors and our good friends that we have with Expo is Jack Danger, and we have a special message from Jack. So let's do that right now. Let's hear from Jack Danger. Jack?
Hit it, Jack.
Hey Pinball Expo fans, Jack Danger here. I was given this little time slot to promote Dead Flip, but I instead wanted to use it to say thank you to everyone who's into pinball, to everyone that's keeping this hobby alive, to the folks creating content to put their own thumbprint on the history of pinball, and to the manufacturers that are still making these games through all these hard times. I can't thank any of you or all of you enough for everything you're doing to help this thing grow. And I wouldn't be here without you. Pinball wouldn't be here without you. And just a freaking round of applause for everybody that's making something to help this hobby stay alive, especially right now during all of this nonsense. So I love you all. I hope you're having a great time. And again, just, keep playing. All right. Also, a huge shout out to all those locations that are struggling or unfortunately have had to shut down. My heart goes out to you. We'll get back to it. I love you all. Thank you. And on with the show.
Jack Danger, folks. Jack, thank you very much, and thanks for all your support. We know that Jack's actually simulcasting our show on his Twitch channel tonight. So thank you, Jack. It's great to be partners with you, and we got some exciting things that we have planned up for next year's show.
Also, I want to let you know, for those of you seeing it, again, Pinball Expo, www.pinballexpo.com. And we want to hear from everyone, new subscribers, new listeners, as well as old ones. And, we're giving it our best shot at making this virtual event fun and exciting. But we'd like to hear your feedback. The negative feedback is no fun, but that's how you learn. So
that's exactly it. Go to Pinside. Go to our Facebook page. Tweet. Let's hear how you guys think about Expo. It's being rebroadcast, so I know some of our friends in Europe are a little upset that we're doing it so late at night. But on Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time we start, and we're going to run right until 11, so that should be plenty of time for you guys to watch some great content.
Something else, we're always looking for ideas for future expos. So Dave mentioned a little bit about next year. Next year, we're going to show you a little presentation of where we're heading next year. It'll be towards the end of our program here on Saturday sometimes, but we are going to show you a really terrific venue we've got. And so many things are going to happen next year. We think it's crazy this year.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till next year. But anyways, we're looking for ideas, and you can email us or whatever.
There are many ways. Unfortunately, Carrier Pigeon is out, and so is a Western Union Telegram. So we can't do that. We'll try a singing telegram at some point, but that ain't going to work.
Let me ask you a question.
Go.
I always like that black hat of yours. So, I thought I'd try to copy him. What else? Give me some more ideas. I can copy you more. Davey!
Oh, there we go. Robbie!
But
anyway.
Listen, we're here to show you guys a good time.
Yes.
And hang in there, guys. I mean, this part of the show may not be as exciting as the rest of it, but you never know what you might pick up. So I thought what we'd do today was talk about Thursdays. This is tomorrow, guys. Now, what's going on? We're starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
Yes,
So
and
we
we have the kickoff with us, and then we have a very special guest. We have Ed Roberts of the Bare Naked Ladies. He's going to be bringing us some great content. It's not on the website yet, but it will be shortly.
That was supposed to be a surprise. You killed that surprise. Just for that,
Hey.
you're seeing it right here on TV Land. I am giving him officially a new hat.
No, I
He
don't want
wasn't supposed to say that.
Nah.
Cars, grab that hold of that black hat. We have to give it to him. This is because he shouldn't have said that secret. It was a secret about Ed from Bare Naked Ladies. Ed was very gracious to provide us with some footage. And a lot of people gave us a lot of great footage. So,
Hey guys, you know what? We will show that here in a little bit, but how about we check out Lloyd Olson's video?
Yes,
Yeah.
Now he should be wearing the hat because we're going to talk about that tomorrow too.
wait.
Talk about Lloyd a little bit before
Our
we
good-
cue up the video.
Our good friend Lloyd. But besides that,
All right, give me the hat.
yeah, it's like taking away my mask there. Anyway, so what
Let's talk
else?
about Lloyd for a second. Now, Lloyd always does his show in the evening at Pinball Expo. And I owe Lloyd an apology because last year I squeezed too much in the evening. And by the time the last speaker, which is Meet the Bally people,
Yeah.
it ran so late that Lloyd waited for almost a half hour, maybe an hour to get on the stage.
And we do apologize to Lloyd.
And by that time, a lot of people start taking the exit. So
Yes.
Lloyd said, listen, let me help you with a virtual show. And if I sweet talk him enough and he brings enough beer,
Oh yeah.
we'll get him back next year. Lloyd, we want you
2021.
back.
We do want you back. And all your fans and your good supporters want you back. You know, I took Lloyd's vision of his SNS billiards, and I took that vision and I put it into Pocketeer Billiards in Buffalo, New York, a pool hall with pinball machines. And I told Lloyd, he says, "You bastard, why would you do
You
such
can't
a..."
swear in this show.
Oh!
Just for that, you cannot swear in this show.
Give me that hat.
You cannot swear on this show. Hold up,
Hey!
Carson. You cannot swear. This guy's a Christian. I cannot believe this guy. Where do you find these guys?
You found me. What do you mean, where do I find these guys?
Just for that? All right.
But anyway, Lloyd looked at me and says, "Why would you do that?" And I said, "Because you've been having fun for all these years, and we've been having fun."
Plus,
And
you're
that's
far
the-
enough apart. You're in Buffalo. He's in Minneapolis.
That's right.
So it's all good.
All good. It is very good.
By the way, guys, something else you might want to stay tuned for. We have so many commercials coming on this event over the next 4 days that those will be popping up here and there, and there'll be people you never expected, products you've never seen. So a lot of these guys are first time on Expo at all in any involvement. We try to get a lot of the guys that have been to the show in the past, give them their fair share. But there's a lot of new ones, and I'm looking forward for everyone to see it. There's a lot of fun things.
Very, very much so. And I mean, Jim Shelberg and myself did an awful lot of research to find some old videos. I mean, we have a collection of pinball videos that were commercials filmed in the 70s. Then we have a section. Do we have that?
No, we got Lloyd Olson coming up. Just keep
Oh,
going.
okay.
What I wanted to tell everybody out there, amazing audience. We have 225 people watching right now, and we want to thank the pinball world.
Wait,
for
I see
tuning
little
in.
Jimmy out there, and
Hey!
Johnny, and Billy in the back there.
And little Lloyd.
Lloyd's back there, and everyone else. So, thanks, guys.
So let's talk a little bit more about the show, too. So after the kickoff tomorrow, we also have the Rob Burke All Access to this amazing
So
basement.
we're going to show you, some people may have seen the video before on YouTube, but we're going to take another tour of the basement.
A little more in depth.
A little more in depth, some new.
It's brand new.
It's
a
brand
new
new
one,
for
just
this show.
Fresh off the press.
That's
Filmed
right.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, you can still smell the film on there. But anyways, we're going to show you some close-ups, a lot of the games that we didn't show you before, a lot of new games that were involved are here this year, and we're always looking for people to enjoy it because it's always fun to see other people's collections, let's face it.
Exactly. And then after that, we're going to go off to North Fort Myers. Actually, not North Fort Myers, Fort Myers. My family's from North Fort Myers, but from Fort Myers we have the Asylum. They have sent us
Pinball Asylum.
the Pinball Asylum. They have sent us some great stuff. I was a member of the Asylum. I've been down there. It was an amazing collection, and I'm telling you, they do beautiful work.
The Asylum, you said, right?
The,
Is there anything there, Davey?
no, if you hold a flashlight up to one eye, it comes out the other side. So there you go. So we have the Asylum. They're going to be here. Then, American Pinball. What are they doing? Well, of course, they're hot off the presses with Hot Wheels. They're still making that game beautiful. But they got some surprises ahead for us.
It's the first time anyone's seen inside of American Pinball, and this will be at their new location.
That's right. They're going to show us some slides. It's going to be a live broadcast.
John Capel will be doing this.
Yes, and crew. There's a lot of people from American Pinball that is going to be on this stream, so you're going to want to see that. And then, record-breaking. After American Pinball, we're going to do the Bells and Chimes Tournament featuring Hot Nudge. This is a virtual tournament.
Now, Dave, let me say one thing. When I spoke to Therese Edwards, Therese from Columbus, and I'm part of the Bells and Chimes group out there, and I said, I'd love to do something for Pinball Expo this year, and she stepped up.
Yes,
and said, let me
in a
help
big
you
way.
out. Let me grab the baton and make it happen. And they have not only, they got a tournament going on. It's unbelievable. This thing should probably last an hour or two anyways, huh, Dave?
Yes, and it's not just one location. They're doing this from all the different locations.
All over the U.S.
Yes, yeah. So, Jeffrey, what cities do we have on the Bells and Chimes? What was it again? You said we have, of course, Columbus.
Some from all over the place. I think they're still talking to participants, but we'll have to talk to Anna, Rebecca, and Frieden in Chicago, who, by the way, a huge shout out to Hot Nudge and Frieden, who has sponsored this entire thing. It's going to be off the chart.
Very cool.
And listen, let's talk about Jeff. So here you got this young man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it.
Jeff Euler.
Who used to work at Capital University.
No.
Yep.
Don't say it.
I sought him out.
Yep.
Who did all the great video for this, for Capital U? And
This
they said,
is Jeff, and this was all you. You found him.
So Jeff helped us for the past 2 years at Pinball Expo.
He put
taking
together
pictures and doing video.
flying drones, getting yelled at by the hotel for flying drones.
That's a good story.
But
Yeah.
anyways, whenever we told him that we wanted to do a virtual show, he stood up,
Roll up sleeves and said, let's
I'm the
do
guy.
this.
Let's make it happen.
And I tell you,
We made it happen. He's put an incredible number of hours. So,
Yes.
Jeff, kudos for you. Now, I understand
Hats off to
also
you.
that he has got some open time. If anyone in TV land wants to use his services, they can reach out to Jeff, and he'll do productions like this.
Yes.
Nothing but first-class productions.
It's called Unemployed.
He's unemployed. I just got the word.
okay.
So
But
anyways, guys.
that means you can employ him.
You know what? Even though you got this COVID's out there, you can still play pinball.
Exactly.
So
You can play it in your basement.
And-
How many games do you have in your basement? You know, when COVID hit, I started going down in my basement and started cleaning the oldest one, the one I haven't played in a long time. My wife goes, you haven't played that in 2-3 years. I'm like, I know, and I'm loving it. Now she's like, well,
yeah,
why
but
don't you
what
play
she
some
told
new
me
ones?
was that you cleaned it and you're still not playing it. So ladies out there, if you want your husband to work, this is a chance to get him to work.
Exactly.
Clean the whole house up.
There you go. Hey, your game room is calling you. Time to spend some time in it. So after the Bells and Chimes tournament, we're going to do our favorite end of the day wrap up, some highlighted sections of videos.
And what we're going to do is we're going to show the Robin Tone Marketplace once again for those that may have missed it today.
There you go.
So be ready for that.
We'll do that at 8 o'clock.
8
We're
o'clock?
going to play a couple little clips and do a little chat until 8, and then 8 o'clock we're going to show...
Yes, tonight at 8 o'clock we're running. Yes.
All right. Listen, Uncle Jeff, we've been waiting for some of these commercials. I've heard so many commercials.
I got a Lloyd Olson video queued up. And
Let's
then
do
I'm
it.
gonna
Let's do Lloyd.
Guys, welcome to Minnesota. Here we come with Lloyd Olson. Lloyd, thanks for your help.
This is the strip mall where it all started. The strip mall was completed in November of 1970. Sam Snelling was one of the original tenants. He opened SS Billiards, and he was going to sell it or close it at the end of his lease in November of 1972. My mother bought SS Billiards with my help in September of 72, and we've had it ever since, more so me than anything, and we've just cleared our 48th anniversary. Welcome to SS Billiards. Here's our staff, Prada. She's in charge of public appearances and chest rubs. As you step into the SS Billiards, you'll notice on the left the Chicago Gaming lineup. Medieval Madness with the up grease and upgrades. Attack from Mars with probably one of the best toppings ever made in pinball, Monster Bash. And of course a good Doctor Who and a whodunit. Scrolling to our right, we've got the Jersey Jack pinball lineup. Some of the greatest pinball machines ever made in order as they were produced. Wizard of Oz, Hobbit, Dialed In, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Willy Wonka. Now we'll step over to the tech support area. This is the area where 24 years of tech support happens. We've got rocking 4 phones, computer, roll cabinet with seldom used pinball parts and tools. And then following along with the game lineup, an original Capcom Big Bang Bar, one of the first 12 Stern Pirates of the Caribbean, Stern Wheel of Fortune, and now walking back, right now because of the virus restrictions, we're using just 2 of the 5 pool tables, front right and back one on the left. The other ones I couldn't find a decent close sign, so we've got keep off the grass signs. Figure, well, grass is green, pool tables are green, that works. Now we'll go back to the back row. On the right, we have a 2018 AC/DC Lucy Vault by Stern, Stern Walking Dead. And then going down the back lineup, we have a sample Twilight Zone, an Adams Gold, Capcom Break Shot, an original Medieval Madness, Williams Space Shuttle and a Williams Taxi, and the first brand new machine I ever bought, February 1979, the Gottlieb Pinball Pool. Hello, my name is Lloyd Olson. I've been known on the Rec Games Pinball and Pinside forums for over 24 years, usually going by my initials, LTG. Those are my joke video game initials from 1975. So you can see I'm wearing my official Jersey Jack Pinball Pirates of the Caribbean t-shirt. That was Eric Munier's first pinball machine he designed for Jersey Jack Pinball. He's an electrical engineer. And his recent game, Guns N' Roses, has really lit the world on fire. I'm honored to be part of the 36th Pinball Expo, even though this year, because of COVID, it is different. Last year was the 35th anniversary of Pinball Expo. I'll always be grateful for being a part of that from 2001 on. Mike Pasek and Robert Burke have done an amazing job. Rob Burke has a show and Mike's helped through the years. And now more the last couple of years, Rob Burke's running the show. And I've been an active part of Pinball Expo for many years, giving out mugs, doing seminars, ran tournaments for 1 year. And usually at the seminars, we'll have supposedly pinball parts and there'll be tech questions. Sometimes we get really good tech questions, comments about the industry, dirty jokes. I only ever had one lady got mad and stormed out of the room. And get out of here. And we have jokes like, why does an elephant have 3 balls? Or what do you do with an elephant with 3 balls? Well, you walk them, pitch to the giraffe. Or one of the greatest sounds in the world is a baby crying, unless it's middle of the night, you're all alone, and you don't have a baby. And then I'll have, off on the tangent, I'll have some raunchy jokes. Having sex with my ex-wife is like it reminds me of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Once you get past the breasts and thighs, all you have is a greasy box to throw your bones in. But that aside, the seminars oftentimes are a lot of fun, a lot of good tech questions. I always screw one thing up. People ask questions, and I've noticed on the re-recordings of the seminars, you don't hear the question. So I always promise to tell people when they ask a question, I'll give the question first, and I'll always forget that. And the big part of the expo reporting is done by Martin. I have of Pinball News, pinballnews.com, and you can go to the archives there and look in the old section, and you can see a lot of the expo articles he's written up with video and audio for many of the previous expos. And Martin does that all on his own. It's really amazing. Anyway, I always close my shows at Expo too that we came together in the name of pinball and we're parting as friends. I hope everyone stays safe and sane in these crazy times, and your loved ones too. Thank you. These are the companies that I do tech support for. Started with Bay Area Amusements, which turned into Planetary Pinball Supply. Also merged with Chicago Gaming Company with the remakes. Also do tech support for Jersey Jack Pinball Company.
You know, that Lloyd is amazing.
He is.
Why can't you fix my games? I get all these games. Why can't you do everything he does?
Why don't you call Lloyd then?
Why should I call him? He's got so
Everybody else does.
he's got
Chicago
so many
Gaming.
calls. You know, just one call to you. By the way, out there in TV land, if you ever try to reach this guy, you got to cross your fingers, cross your toes, flip a coin, get a horseshoe, whatever else. And
Hey,
hope he'll answer the phone.
Even my wife. Hey, you saw where I was buried at the beginning of this video. So you try to get reception sometime in these places.
Listen, Lloyd has done a great thing for the hobby, a great thing for our show, and a great thing for Jack because he is all-encompassing. That guy answers his phone all the time. I went to his place several years ago. Hey, I'm talking to Lloyd. Look, can we do this? Can we do that? He said, hold on, I got to grab a call. The guy was on the call constantly answering questions.
Yep.
But he's a great guy, a great advocate of the hobby, and a great advocate of the industry.
And I've ever since I even got into the collection, I remember Lloyd always giving 110% to the community, loving the pinball community. You know, him working with Jack and other people, that segues right into Friday. Let's
Not yet. Because unless he had a great following, would I even give him the opportunity to have his own show at Expo, LTG show? So, because he's got his own show, he's got his own time slot. Next year, Lloyd, like I owe you one, man. You do anytime you want, in the middle, at the end, whatever, because you deserve it, and you're a great part of our show.
Yes, and you are a person who is always sought out at all the shows, and people just love you.
By the way, now, you mentioned Jersey Jack. Jersey Jack is coming on Friday. What's going on with Jack?
Okay, so we have a live seminar from Jersey Jack themselves.
Wait a minute. It's our first live seminar.
Well, yeah, you're.
This is
No. We got a one before it.
Do you?
Yeah, we got a bigger one. That's at 6 o'clock. But we'll talk about Jack right now at 8. So 8, they're going to do a live thing from Jersey Jack, and it's going to be all about, of course, the new Guns N' Roses. So
You don't mean GNR.
I do mean
Who
GNR.
comes up by the with all these little initials? No, Pirates of the
POTC.
whatever. Who comes up with all these names?
They figure them out. They definitely figure them out. So how about 4 o'clock on Friday? You know these guys. Rocket City. Tell me a little bit about that. What's going on with that?
And I found Andy on Facebook. This guy has done some creative things with posts, plastic posts. He has them in every color under the sun, custom colors, whatever. I don't want to say too much more than that, but you got to tune in for this. This is really intriguing to me. I love finding these guys that get involved in the hobby, but they create these ideas and these products that really tweak up your game and really jazz it up. So he'll be speaking. That's 4 o'clock on Friday. By the way, like I said, Dave, all our times are Eastern Standard Time. So be ready for that, guys.
Then after that, 4:30, we got my buddy Mike from Great American Pinball. He has brought to Expo 2 years ago a game that people just drool over. I mean, he gets the rags out just to clean up the drool off the games. It's the black and white Twilight Zone. If you've ever seen this game, it's amazing. So I said to him, I said, Mike, do it for me. And he did. He has a video, the making of the black and white
By the way,
TZ.
did he get that idea from the Bally Centaur game? The black and white game?
Maybe that's why CPR did a color version
Did you
of the
order me
Centaur.
one yet, by the way?
No.
Again. I paid this guy big money. You'd think he would help me out, but
Big
no.
money? You should see me. I'm walking out of my socks here. I don't have big money.
Show them a TV
Okay,
what you're wearing.
see, I'm wearing my bare feet. You can see the big feet.
How about me?
Yeah, there you go.
See, so listen, guys, we're here to have a good time, so let's keep on rocking.
That's right.
No.
Then we have a dear, passionate heart to us. Okay, so every time I got into Expo, and when I got into pinball, I heard about the pinball community helping out with
hospitals.
the hospitals. The Damon Runyon Cancer Fund was with the Gottliebs. They definitely worked on that, and all the manufacturers in the 50s and the 60s definitely put 100% into the hospitals and helping people, which segues into a project near and dear to my heart, Project Pinball. And that is our dearest friend will be talking about that, Dan Spoiler, and he will be talking about Project Pinball, putting pinball machines in children's hospitals across the United States.
And this is an ongoing project for Dan. So I know in the past expos he's had his games there, and I've actually donated some games to him.
Yep.
And the money he gets from the game I give him goes towards the general fund so they can buy more games. So it's a great passion he's got, and he promises to come to Expo next year.
Yep.
And for those who were last year, he had so many gadgets and gizmos and
it was amazing.
trinkets that he was selling in his little booth.
And all the proceeds went right to the Project Pinball, and it was wonderful.
So next year he's going to get a space considerably larger. Get ready, be there, because he's got some really interesting things in plan, and he's not telling anyone. He just gave me a hint, but it's going to be outstanding.
You know, Rob, when you and I started doing the expo, we just kept said, bigger, bigger. Next year, get ready. Got ready.
I think we should one more time.
Get ready.
It's going to be amazing.
Amazing.
Now, I want to speak about the next one, because this next topic, I have had some really interesting talks with Joe Kamikow. So Joe Kamikow started his career at Daddy East. He worked at Premiere for a while, Williams. He worked for Game Plan with producing probably one of the greatest games ever, Loch Ness Monster. What a game. Only one made.
Only one made.
But anyways, Joe
game to get.
went into the amusement gaming industry and did very well for himself. And he helped achieve a dream of many of us collectors.
Yes.
Because it was always a topic at Pinball Expo. We came with one seminar. We came with these different names of games we wanted to produce. And someone said Monopoly. Well, that became a game. One was called Wall Street. Well, it never came.
No.
But one title that was always on the board was the Beatles.
And many people have the Boodles, which they've cleverly changed to the Beatles, but never had an actual Beatles pinball.
Fellas,
go ahead.
Before we go to, we're going to do a little commercial break. We got 5 commercials that we're going to show the audience. My main man Owen is watching. He wants you guys to give him a shout out.
Hey Owen,
where are you, buddy? By the way, time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we do that,
before we go into our
Jeffy, I want to continue this.
Right.
So Joe Kamikow had a dream, a passion.
Yep.
And one thing about Pinball Expo, if anyone asks for something,
somebody said, "What about Beat Time? Is that part of this?"
Yes. Well, no, that was another version.
But Joe always had the philosophy that if someone had the idea and if they could dream it, he'll help them out. And this happened when Harvey Heiss in 1988 approximately came out with the idea. Boy, wouldn't it be great to make this game called Baby in the Hole? And Joe Kamikow, doggone Joe, made that game happen the following year, and we presented it to Harvey Heiss. I'll never forget that. To see Harvey's face, he put his hands like that, and he looked at it, and then he almost wanted to hug the game.
He never left that game. He was there the whole time. He was like,
and explained to everybody.
Everybody, come on over. I got to show you how this game plays.
Anyways, this leads up to the Beatles. So Joe Kamikow, only Joe Kamikow, made it his passion and his commitment to build the game, The Beatles. And he will share with you, is it tomorrow?
No, Friday.
Friday.
At 6 o'clock.
What was involved in the licensing? The cost was 7 digits, guys. And I mean 7 digits. Only Joe would do it, but he made it happen. So Joe is a great advocate of Expo.
Always has been.
Advocate of the industry. And he made it under the Kapow label.
Yes.
So, Joe, more power to you. We are looking forward to the next game you come out with.
Yes.
So I would say right now, anyone out there in TV land, come up with some ideas to give to Joe.
Off the wall.
For his topic on Friday. Joe, what games would you like to see us build? And bring those ideas to us, and we'll read your comments later on today and tomorrow, and we will share with Joe some of the games that you guys want to see. Because this is a chance to get his ear and maybe get him to make a game of your choice.
And guys, put it on Pinball Pinside. Make sure you have the headline of Pinball Expo and ideas and comments. We're going to be going through those. I'm going to be reading them, and we'll definitely get them on air. So, Jeff, do we have a 70s clip?
We don't have the 70s clip queued up, Dave.
What do we got?
Bring us some commercials.
We got to pay the bills.
And now time for our sponsors.
All right, let's go to our sponsors. Run the clip, boys.
Hey everyone, Jeff Miller here, aka Pinball Pimp. Just wanted to give a shout out to everyone during this year's Pinball Expo gone virtual. Now I was planning to be at this year's show with the booth set up so I could see all you pinheads. But since we know that's not going to happen, I guess you'll just have to meet me this way. 15 years ago, back in 2005, I started Pinball Pimp with an absolute passion to restore classic pinball machines back to their original glory and beyond. There were no new playfields back then, and reproduction parts were very hard to come by. Pinball had not yet blown up as a hobby, but I sensed the wave was coming. I was one of Classic Playfield Reproduction's original artists, helping them reproduce artwork for new playfields, plastic sets, and back glasses to help feed my hobby. Now the only thing missing were beautiful cabinet stencils with perfect artwork. Being a career artist my entire life with experience in printing, I decided to create cabinet stencils to a near perfect copy of the original factory artwork. I cabinet scan, design, and plotter cut beautiful stencils with perfect registration, including the correct factory traps and bleeds. With all the hype of how nice my restored cabinets look, I decided to launch Pinball Pimp Stencils back in 2013. Going on 8 years now, business is good and people are restoring machines all over the world. These old classics are getting a new lease on life, and I'm privileged to help bring them back to all their glory. So if your pinball cabinet's looking tired and aged, you too can spruce up your machine with a nice set of Pinball Pimp cabinet stencils. Go check out my websites and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Pinball Pimp. You just might like what you see. So until we meet again, keep on flipping. Pimp out.
unbelievable. Hey, let me tell you something, guys.
Thanks, Charlie.
These commercials are A1. And you know, when we reached out to everybody out there, we said, give us your best shot, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, some a little bit longer, some a little shorter. But we had no idea the effort they'd put into it and how great they come out. So we hope you guys enjoy this part of the virtual expo. Listen, if they like this,
Get ready.
Get ready. Wait till they see the Robin Tonton show. It's crazy, guys.
It's crazy.
Get a drink of beer, sit back, get ready to laugh because it's off the wall.
And you know what? Get on Pinside. If your friends aren't watching this, what are they watching? Some boring old rerun? Come on, this is live
Here's the
expo.
problem. They had no idea this would be good. We had no idea,
true.
right, guys? We
That's
had no
true.
idea. By the way, I'm wearing a black hat like you, by the way. You never said anything about that. You owe me for that.
Always copied, never mind.
God
But
love
anyway, we have a great show for you guys. You know, the idea with Rob and I was just to talk about the virtual show for 20 seconds. This kind of came as a brainchild. I was like, you know, people are like watching it. Let's take over Twitch. Let's make it a TV station. So this is Pinball Expo TV, the TV station that you're going to watch. Can you imagine watching all brand new pinball content the rest of today, tomorrow from 5 until 11 o'clock at night, Friday from 4 to 11 o'clock, and then Saturday from 9 in the morning
to 11
o'clock at night.
Crazy. Oh my God! Where do you find all this content?
No, not every show. You see, even the phones are starting to ring. People are unbelievable.
Off the wall.
Yeah. So after the Jersey Jack, which we talked about on Friday. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot about our 7 o'clock guys.
So
get ready. This is amazing.
Back in Facebook again, and I hook up with Jasper van Eden from the Netherlands.
Unbelievable.
And he is with the Dutch Pinball Museum. And I said, you know, there's certain places that the average guy just wouldn't go to. So I reached out to him and asked him he would give us a presentation.
Yep.
So he was very, very cordial about it and said, yeah, let me put some thought to it. So he grabbed some of the people from the, what's that pinball out there? Already forgot.
The
Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski crew.
So we got Barry involved with them. He'll be speaking a very in-depth one-on-one interview where he really opens up his heart. But a lot of aspects of that part of the world that we have never seen or never witnessed.
Yes.
So get ready for that. I'm looking forward to that, Dave. In fact, ma'am, can I have a piece of that? I wouldn't mind having some popcorn while I'm enjoying this event because I think I'm going to watch along with you.
Oh, yeah. And look, they're coming from everywhere to grab popcorn. But I will tell you this. The Dutch Pinball, Nate Shivers from Coast to Coast, our good friend who's been at Expo. We know we lost him here in the U.S. He's still over there in the UK, not the UK, but in Europe. We give our hats off to Nate. He stepped up with the crew, and I'm looking forward to seeing this video with Nate in it because I miss you, bud. I can't wait to see you at Expo. You have an invitation, please. We'd love to see you at Expo 2021.
Hey, would you guys like to see a pinball tip from Marco?
Yeah.
That's another thing. So we reached out to Marco's Specialties, and our good friends at Marco's put together these once never seen pinball tips. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to be spreading them all through the show.
Yeah.
And they're really cool, high def. Hey, let's shut me up.
Listen and learn.
Shut me up and let's watch the TV.
A little shout out to Amoto. She is amazing.
Amoto, you do your small package, but you give out a great show every time.
To her. Dominicato. All right, buddy. Let's
All right,
it.
you got the
So one thing you can do, again, it's like I didn't take pictures when I took this apart, but I wanted to reinforce, like, there's things you can do to remember where things go without needing to take pictures. This game uses a lot of like metal sleeves. It also uses posts. But you can see around where a lot of these posts went, like if we could get a zoom in on that, if it zooms in far enough, you can see a witness mark right here of where this wide bottom post used to go. So you know, obviously, right, okay, I got to put a post here. If you see the witness marks where the metal posts go, they're a lot smaller. So you can look and see what was there without needing to have a photo, if you forgot to take one or whatnot. Like especially if you got a game and you don't know, you got it taken apart, you adopted someone's project or something like that, and you didn't have any posts on there, how can you tell where things are supposed to go, right? This is the piece of plastic that goes on top of this lane right here. And since I had been putting some incorrect screws on with those studs, I wanted to come in here and check. Okay, so, do we need a studded screw on top of this lane guide right here? If we lay the plastic in place, that'll tell us what hardware we need through these certain studs. This absolutely does not need a post. So I'll need to take that out, replace it with a screw. But you can see, you can use this to your advantage when you have everything off, if you forgot, if you took a bunch of pictures, but of course the one picture you don't have is the one place that you really need some help remembering where things went. You can use those witness marks once again in the plastic.
Yeah. Be a pinball detective.
Yeah, or archaeologist or something,
Oh, sure. Archaeologist.
That's my favorite term. I like to tell people that. I'm a pinball archaeologist. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
That was an awesome clip. And we're going to have more right here on Pinball Expo on the Twitch channel.
You know what Emoto is so great at? She has a presence about herself that when she speaks, when she talks, and she walks with confidence. And doesn't that dog she got, that dog hangs around with her?
Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
Everyone wants to hang around her because she's a winner. So we thank you for doing that work for us here at the show. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Riley. Riley's done a great job promoting some of her
Hey Riley Burke
podcast, and she's had some great talent on there, great speakers, and I'm sure she'll have more coming down the road. So Riley, hello to you and to your followers. We're glad you guys here are tuning in.
And keep up the good work on TikTok. So let's also talk about
Who is TikTok?
TikTok. You don't know who TikTok is?
It's a special day for somebody.
It's a special day. Yeah. Well, come on. We're talking about Friday.
Talk about TikTok.
No. You got to talk about our friend. Friday, 9 o'clock. Who's speaking?
Todd Tuckey.
Happy birthday,
It's a big day to you, Todd. Big B day coming up.
How old is he? Yeah, is he about 150?
40.
40? Boy, pinball.
40 and growing.
I'm not going to touch that.
How many of you have been to Todd's place? It's a great place. I've been there.
I have not. I have not been to TNT Amusements. I will try to get
That guy
down.
has more sales than anyone I know.
He's always...
And he still has more inventory. Where's he find all this stuff? Does he buy it back when he sells?
Does he buy anything from you?
No.
Okay.
But maybe that's why he never runs out of inventory, because he keeps buying back his same products. Anyways, Todd, we're looking forward to seeing your presentation. What else we got going on Friday night, Davey?
It's the first kickoff at 10 o'clock. This is a passion to...
First kickoff of what?
Homebrews.
Oh, you didn't say that. Homebrew. What is a homebrew game, by the way? I've heard of...
Somebody out there said it's tough to buy from Todd, but they said it's even tougher to buy from Uncle Rob.
Never say never.
You got to come up with the greenbacks. More money, you might buy it. It might be double the price, but you can buy
Anyone
it.
who thinks that, call me directly. I'll give you a special VIP friends and family price.
Hey,
But you're right about one thing. I don't sell a lot of stuff.
Well, the next video that's going to be up, you have a chance to buy. So
That's true.
You got to pick up that phone. You want to buy from Rob Burke, it's going to be on that next video. But I'm going to talk about homebrew. Get ready.
But anyways.
Okay, we're going to talk about the homebrew real good. This is a passion to Rob and I's heart. We've always been saying this for years about all the expos, that we want to bring somebody from the folds of the collector unit to bring us new games.
But you haven't said yet what homebrew is.
Homebrew is their own brewing of their own pinballs.
These are basically one-off games that collectors and enthusiasts have produced on their own with some help.
Yes, some help from P-Rock or what is that? Slick Shot, or I always get that one wrong.
Slingshot. But anyways,
Skill Shot. There we go. Or Skill Games. Or I can't remember. I'm gonna get phone calls and emails about how I screwed that one up. But anyway,
Let me say one thing.
The first homebrews coming up.
The interest in the homebrew seems to be growing. Last year, Dave put together a nice array of homebrew games.
Yes.
How many do we have?
I think we had almost 10.
Next year, we're shooting for 20 or to 30.
If not more.
Homebrew games. So anyone out there in TV land that wants to produce a game and say, I produced a game because I got motivated from your presentation. I'm another one. Add me to the list. I'm going to show you what I got. Come up with any theme you want.
That's right. And bring us the game, and you get to come in to the show for free.
I do believe it's time.
Okay, guys.
Did you have one
Get
for
ready,
me?
guys. Here
Get
it
ready.
is. You've asked, and here
So
it comes.
listen, set the clip up. This
We're
is
going
video.
to.
This is
So-
our first major video.
This is the first one. This is
All
the
right.
Rob and Tone Show.
For all those who said they can't buy from Rob Burke,
This
pick
is your
up the
chance.
phone.
Tell
Pick,
them just a little bit about the video, when we did it, how we did it, set it up a little bit, and we'll fire it up.
Oh my gosh.
I can tell you, half of this, the mystery is what half the fun of it.
Yeah.
So these games are sitting in my warehouse.
They've
and
been
Dave
gone
said,
through.
Why don't you get rid of these games? So we decided to do the Rob and Tone.
Marketplace video.
And on this video, there'll be about a dozen games for sale, some jukeboxes, and one video.
The Wheel of Fortune.
So check it out. Now, if nothing sells, what you could do is say, look, one of your games, you had it listed for blah, 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 blah.
Little
Would
high.
you take
Yeah, that's right.
blah, blah. So I will say yes, providing no one else calls. If we have a game that 3 or 4 people call and say, hey, I want to buy the game, I want to buy, first call.
First
gets the
come,
preference.
first serve.
Yeah. So
And remember, what you see on the price tags does not include shipping. So shipping will be extra, so keep that in mind.
now I will say this. Let's say you're the first guy to call. Hey,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to buy that game.
Okay.
Okay, Dave, you got it. Here's my PayPal address. You got to pay for it. I'll give him 12 hours to send the money in. If I don't get it, the second guy in line
Gets it.
the same opportunity.
There you go.
So, guys, get ready to tune in. Don't tune out.
Yes.
Uncle Jeffy.
So after this, we'll be back, and we're going to play some very rare pins, and we're going to have some fun. And I think one of them is Spirit from Gottlieb. But now we're out, and let's take it away. Robin Tone's Marketplace. Hi guys, welcome to Rob and Tone's Marketplace. Today at Expo here, we're going to go through all these games. Come on, Rob, let's talk about it. Here's a Game Tech from 1989.
Wait, where's Tone?
Right here. Where are you?
Oh, there's
There he is.
Tone. Okay, you're good.
All right, so we got a Game Tech, a Wheel of Fortune from 1989. Nice little game. We'll let you guys start haggling.
As you see, Dave, this thing is so clean.
Very clean. Look
I
at
had
that.
my staff spend 3 days sanding it down, smooth as a baby. For those of you that are getting hungry after playing Wheel of Fortune, you can lay this thing on the side and you can eat off this bottom panel. This could be your game. Tone, how much you want for this game?
$1,300.
13. Oh, Tone, you're crazy, Tone. I would never charge that kind of price. Who would pay that game for $1,300? Tone, do me something better than that. Come on.
All right.
Tony, let's go.
$1,100.
What do you guys think? Too high. This guy's crazy. Give me a price I can work with. Give me something I can work with.
$900 on that.
All right, 900. I can live with that. Wheel of Fortune for you out there in TV land. Women out there that keep saying, my husband is so stuck in this hobby. Why don't you buy something for me? This is the game you want. $900. You got it. Tone, get rid of that game. What we got next? All right. Talk to the sea captain here.
All right, guys, we're up again. Now we're going to talk about a beautiful jukebox Saturday night. Here we go. This is a beautiful little seabird. And as you can see, nice inside, nice and clean. Tone, let's make a selection here, my friend.
Let's do it.
And let's get rocking. Now, let's leave it to the auctioneers to get to the next tones.
We got to make sure it
Rob.
works. Dave, does it work?
Does it work?
Listen, here we go.
I hear something.
Let's go, baby.
Perfect. This jukebox just came back yesterday from service to both of them. They're both perfect.
What do you got here, Tone?
$2,500 on this.
Oh,
one.
Tony.
Just serviced, ready to go.
Where do you come up with these prices? I will say this is clean.
Very clean.
It would look great in your basement. For those of you looking for a gift for your son or daughter for graduation, this could be a prize. How about Grammy? Grammy always bugs me. I have nothing to do when you kids leave the house.
records all
Get her records.
All
But
right.
Tony, this price is too high. I would never pay that kind of money. Give me a price I can work with.
All right, let's do $2,200 on this.
Tone, I don't know. Let me see. Too high. I can't live with that price. Give me a price I can live with.
Bottom line price. This is the deal of the day. Take it today. Take it home. $12.50. It's yours.
All right, $12.50 out of the jukebox. If you guys want this game or any game, call Rob at this number here, 330-716-3139. Then I know you're serious. We'll give you the PayPal information afterwards. Remember, guys, everything sold today will be plus shipping. So good luck to you. What do you got next, Dave?
All right, we're back. Another jukebox right away here. A nice, beautiful Seaberg. Let's play a song, Tone. What do we got?
Let's do Q5.
Q5, my friend. Nice, beautiful little machine. Let's pop the top. Show the people the good goods. You know? There we go.
Hey, fellas, what brand is that?
It's a Seaberg. Didn't you hear me the first time?
Speak it.
Go, Tone.
Get in there, Rob.
Yeah.
All right, man. It sounds good.
Come on, guys. Let's sell this thing.
What are you going to do, Tone? How much?
We're going to do the same as the other one. Let's start. This one's definitely worth this. All service, done yesterday.
Well, look, I will say this. I love the front of this.
And
This
the
was
blue
cleaned by
illumination underneath.
Vinny Chinteza. Clean this. Vinny does a great job cleaning. I will say he did a fantastic job of this. I don't know if I should take the price down.
This even has a remote.
Should I take the price down, guys?
Take it down.
Take it down, they said. Take it down. Too much, they said.
Put it on your wall. You don't
A
have to
remote
use the
volume.
button and an eject button.
So listen, guys. There's a very special reason you want this. Women, when you're having those special moments with the hubby, put this thing right next to the bed, and you can turn the volume up or down. If he snores, turn the volume up. We know what we're talking about here, and we're ready to sell something. Tone, 2,500. I heard. Should we go any higher or lower?
Lower.
Knock it down. Tone, that's too much money. My gosh, what are you doing?
1950.
1950.
Come on, not your age. Come on, lower.
How much is it back there? I heard lower, they said. Bring it down, my gosh.
Crazy.
That's
All right,
crazy.
this is it.
How much? Come on.
1350.
Ooh, 1350. I might take it.
Take it.
All right. Good job. Who we got next, guys?
All right, we're right now going into some pinballs. We got a Sega Frankenstein John board game. Beautiful. Day one Mylar. Take a look at it, guys. Take a look. You got the beautiful little guy. He's all ready, up and running. Original illumination. Boys, take it away. Come on.
Hey, Dave.
Let's get this sold.
Dave,
Go ahead. What?
That side art is beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Beautiful.
There's not a mark on it, either this side or that side. It is nice. Little blemish up here, just a little scrape, but not that bad. Definitely a nice look.
If John Borg designed this thing, I would say you should buy this game, bring it to Expo next year so he can sign it. So this is a John. Do you remember this game? I remember Joe Kamikow working on this game. Somewhere in here, there's JK somewhere. Joe Kamikow will be here later on talking at one of the seminars. But Tone, meanwhile, back to business. How much you asking for this game?
At a bargain, $42.50. Just spend all the boards.
Which we do, guys, up or down?
Down,
Oh my gosh, what are
he's
you
so
talking
high.
about? Your pricing is crazy. What are you doing?
Come on,
Give me something I can
crazy.
live with.
$39.50.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
That's still.
I still don't like that. Let me show you this thing here, right here. Because you see, I think your pricing is too high. What do you think about his pricing?
Too high, too high. Get
How
down.
high is it? He's sky high. He's sky
Come
high.
on, make the deal of the century, guys.
$3,200.
Whoa,
There you go.
Tony, what are you doing? You're giving away the bank.
That's
Guys,
a
look at the
beauty.
side railing. No rust in the side railing. I might buy that too. Unless you guys call 330-716. 3139. 3139 is the number to call. And give us a call. Don't forget, guys, shipping is extra. Tone.
Hey, Rob, that price is insane.
Oh! Even this guy's getting into it.
Oh,
Okay, guys, we're back. Now we're going to go to South Park. Hey, come on. What are you going to say? Even Kenny's family's got a quarter. So this could be yours. Come on, boys. Let's make a deal. South Park, beautiful backlash. Cabinets in beautiful shape. This is probably, and I agree with Tony, this is one of the nicest South Parks. It's got very little, got the two
Look at
Mylar
this.
packs.
No rust, no cigarette stain. Unbelievable.
This is a clean machine, and all the switches are intact. This is
As
a
far as I
very
know,
nice.
this came out of a church. Oh, wait, maybe not. Anyways, go on.
If it wasn't, I don't want to know where Mr. Hankey's been hiding. But all right, here we go, boys. Let's sell this
How much,
piece.
Stone?
$42.50 on this one.
$42.50.
What? You're nuts!
What do you think in the back there?
Lower, lower.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
All right.
How much
Let's
then?
do this. $39.50.
What?
I don't
Come
know.
on, Tone
This is
Tone.
Wait,
the nicest
it looks clean.
South Park I've ever played.
Oh,
This
oh.
game is phenomenal.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What do you think in the back there?
Through the shop.
Oh my gosh, Vinny, you're killing me.
God.
How much, guys?
This is the deal of the day on this.
All
Deal
right.
of the century. Deal of the century.
3,500. Man, that's a great one. You went from 42 to 3,500. This game could be yours. Check out all the information on the screen. If you want it, give us a call, 330-716-3139. And by the way, welcome to the Virtual Pinball Expo. And Tone, you can leave the board here because we've got some more games coming up.
Yes, we do.
Davey, what do you
All
got?
right, here we go. It's Olympic time, folks. And what do we got? We got the games from Gottlieb. Look at this beautiful little lady.
Hey, by the way, where's that black hat that you normally wear? I see you wearing everything with...
I wear so many hats at Expo.
I
You
guess.
know that.
All
I'm
right.
always doing
All
some
right.
kind of deal. Before you know it, I might actually try to pull a rabbit out of the hat or maybe some cash. But let's pull it out for this game. Here we go, the games. John Trudeau, 1983. Beautiful System 80 pinball. Boys, take it away. Let's hear some pricing.
Look, it's got Mylar on there. For those of you that when you clean your games, you're eating food. The food drops in the playfield. Who cares because it's got a clean Mylar. It wipes right off. What do you think about that, Davey? How much, Tone?
$22.95.
$22.95. I don't know. It does include the key, but I still think it's too high. What should we do, guys?
Take it down.
Take it down, I say. Bring it down.
Okay. $18.50.
What?
$18.50. It could be yours. Dave, it can fit in your house. You think?
I don't know. I
What do you
still say
think?
too high, too
Take it down,
high.
he said. Bring it down.
Deal of the day on this one. If anybody misses this one, you're crazy. $1,300.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I take it home myself, but the wife doesn't want me to.
Oh, no.
God.
All right, let's follow Dave. I'll be right there, guys.
All right, I'm not a pirate. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a great deal. We're getting to a jolly park, a spin pinball. Most people are always looking for some deal. And look at me, I look like Minnie Pearl. Minnie Pearl the pirate. Look at that. Isn't that pretty cool? All right, guys, jolly park. You don't see these very often. They have to import them. You can smell the ocean. It smells clean. It's fresh.
Where's it coming from? What country?
Spain.
Yeah,
it's
baby.
Spin pinball. Let's take a look at the play field. You don't see these often.
Absolutely phenomenal.
100% working. Very nice game. Come on, boys. Let's make the deal of the century for these
A lot of
guys.
guys that collect the roller coaster memorabilia and so
Yes.
forth. This is a great piece of collectible.
If you like Comet, you like Cyclone, you like Hurricane,
Line them all up.
you gotta have
And
the great amusement park.
the game is clean, the game works, and I paid to get it shipped in from Spain, so you don't have to pay $2,000 to ship it in. It can be yours for how much, Tone?
$55.95.
$55.95. What do you think I did?
Ah, he's being a pirate. He's being a pirate. Drop that price. Drop that
Hey,
price.
my gosh.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
How are you? How much? That's crazy.
All right.
How much? Make it something I can afford.
$48.50.
What do you think out here?
$48.50.
Too high.
Too high, too high, too high.
What's that? Oh my gosh, he's making his best Espanol. Too high, he said. Bring it down. How much? Tone?
This is the absolute best price you'll ever
All right, go on.
find. Best. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For this one, $3,500.
Oh my gosh,
Take it
Tone.
home with
Tone, that's a deal.
That's a steal.
Don't forget, guys, you got shipping on top of here. If you want this game, call this number right now to reserve the game. The first call I get that wants this game, as long as you can send me a PayPal with payment, the game is yours.
Plus shipping.
Plus shipping, you got it.
And,
All right.
and hey, if Rob had to pay $2,000 for shipping, you paying a little less, much less on shipping is much better. About $400.
Which one?
I'm getting
All right, we're gonna make some deals. Here we go. I'm a mobster, and guess what? We're talking to the Gottlieb family. Here's Alien Star, a game you don't see very often. Another John Trudeau game, 1985 and 86, right around the same time as the games. Very collectible. Many of the guys have been watching these things on the YouTube channels and watching all that cool stuff. It's a fast-playing game. You're definitely gonna want to see this. Boys, let's make the deal of the century. Come on.
Is your name Johnny Cool?
Johnny Cool or
Or
Johnny...
is it Cool Breeze?
Cool Breeze. Let's go with Cool
Or,
Breeze.
as the people say around here, he's every woman's dream,
Woo!
every man's nightmare. Cool Breeze, where you going? How much, Toad?
$28.50.
$28.50. Cool Breeze, what do you say about that price?
Too high! Too high!
Too high. What do you think, Meningo? You know, he says, no way. Too high. Yeah, you guys are crazy. How much? Give me a price I can work with.
All right, $24.50.
Well, it's a little better. Let me see.
Come on,
Come on,
The cabinet's nice.
do better.
Cabinet's nice.
I can't keep the same price?
Do better.
Do better, they said.
Hey,
What do you think?
Lower, lower,
Lower,
lower.
he said. Oh, my gosh. How much?
All right. Take it home today.
How much?
$2,200.
Oh, are you
Woo!
sure? Oh, my gosh. You're killing me.
So wait, that's a deal
That's a steal.
for that?
And we are going to include the plunger and the balls that go with it. This game could be yours. Ladies looking for a present to buy your husband, this is it. You will be on the top of his list. And when you want to buy more clothes and more shoes and more of this, and you want the mother to stop by and visit, he will say, go, 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 I love your mother. What else we got here, Toad? Kings of Steel. Oh, no.
All right, we put on the pimp hat, man.
Hey, man,
look at
what's
this.
up?
It's Kings of Steel. This is beautiful. Original Doug Watson.
Fantastic playfield.
Look at this playfield. You don't see
Look
a
at the
playfield
door.
that clean.
Hey, I hear
Nice.
Hey, I hear the gameplay on this is fantastic.
It is very beautiful.
Look at the side.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
This came off the factory floor.
I hope so.
It's so
You're right.
good.
But again, like I said, Doug Watson, beautiful playfield, beautiful artwork. It is just gorgeous. Definitely a entry-level pin for any of the good collectors.
Yep.
Boys, let's make a deal. Tony, come on. Come on, look at this price. Wait, what is this? Come on.
Wait a minute.
I don't even get that from my girls.
Slow.
Oh, the load, no.
I don't get girls that low. Come on, guys, make
how
a
much?
deal.
Go down or keep it?
Down, down,
Bring it down.
down.
How about over here?
Take it down.
Take it down.
Take
He
it
said. He
down.
said take it down. He's too high. You're ripping him off
All
again.
right, $23.50.
$23.50. What do you think, Meningo? A little bit better, but not too good.
Not good enough, Tom.
Lower, he said. Bring it down again. Oh my gosh. Get crazy.
Are you ready? $16.50.
Oh my gosh. This thing is mint. Are you
I
sure?
don't know.
I'm sure.
I got
Let
news
it
for you
go.
guys. I used to like this guy. You're fired, man. I can't deal with you any longer.
Hey.
But we'll wait till
Lower,
the end of the show.
lower.
We'll wait till the end of the show. All right, Davey.
All right, we're going to make some money on this one, so I put the money hat on. Okay, guys, here we go. Williams, Pinbot. Yes, you're talking about a classic 1986 game. This was Python Angelo and his artwork at the best, partnered with some great players. Great players like Barry Osler and Bill Putzenreuter. This is a beautiful game. Working, nice, beautiful cabinet art. It's got the topper. Many people are always looking. That topper always was taken off by all the operators. This has got a beautiful front door. It's in
And
nice
look,
shape.
the key
Look,
works.
Oh,
Baby.
Right. I just told him that. It's got
He
the
could
topper.
operate this thing.
You could
Money
operate-
back in 1 month. You get your money back.
You could put it out there.
I want to show you one thing before we start. There's some wear here. If you'll see this cameraman, there's a little bit of wear here in the front here, just so you guys see it.
Let's see it.
A little bit here and there, but overall, very clean.
And Rob, I played it earlier, and it plays fantastic.
Like all of them do.
Tom, what are you thinking?
$32.95 on this one.
I don't know. What do you think?
Lower,
Oh my gosh.
Lowered.
How too low? Too high?
$3,000.
$3,000.
Lower. Take
Donnie
it
said,
down.
take it down, up or down?
This is not the price.
Donnie said,
Time to
you're
do
still
something.
too
This is the
high.
price is wrong right now. Come on, get it
Come on,
lower.
man, do it something. Make
All
it
right,
something.
this is crazy.
Go on.
Got it called today.
Yeah.
$2,200.
Are you
Whoa.
sure? Oh my God. Look at the side cabinet. Wait a minute. I need to scratch the cabinet up for that kind of price.
No scratching the cabinet.
No?
No.
All right.
All right, roll that one out.
2,200.
$2,200.
That's a bargain.
All right, guys, bring it down to the next game. Oh, baby, look at this.
All right, we got
cherry.
Lethal Weapon. This is a beautiful game. Some people call it Weaponator because it's
Hey, is that the same hat you wore last time?
No.
Okay.
I got many hats, my friend. This is the little pimp, little deal hat here, okay? Frank Sinatra
Where's your
never looked
cane?
so good.
Where's your cane? You can dance with
Sinatra
that.
never looked so good. Okay, we're talking Lethal Weapon. Downside, yeah, we got Mel Gibson's puss on the back glass. But we got Joe Pesci. Hey, how can you get wrong? Hey, it's a good deal, guys. It's a Pesci game. Come on, come on, come on. Buy it, buy it.
Oh.
All right, so here we go. Boys, let's make the deal of the century. What do we got here for price?
Wait a minute. Look at this game. I want you to see how clean this thing is. Everyone.
Super clean.
Everything is clean except for one little crack on that target there.
I see it, but you can't even
So
tell.
that's a $3 part. Otherwise, rubber rings like new, light bulbs new, clean, 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 very clean. Another Daddy East production. Thank you to Gary Stern and Joe Camico for once again getting licensing for some of the greatest games. So Tone, how much?
$44.95.
What do you think over there?
Tone, you're a little too high there.
He says you're
No,
too high. What do you
down.
think?
Take it down.
Down, take it down.
Wait, what's he saying over here? I can't hear what he's saying. What's he saying over here?
What are you saying?
Oh, my
God.
gosh, you're killing me.
Wow.
Everything is too high with this guy back here. Too high, he keeps
All right,
saying.
let's do something crazy. Let's do $3,900. Take it today.
All right, how about now?
Nah, good enough.
Are you sure about that?
How much?
Not
Too
good
high?
enough.
That's too
Two.
high.
Oh my God.
All right, last
killing me.
chance, Tone.
All
You
right.
make it right this time.
Taking it home right now. $3,300.
Oh my gosh, it's clean.
That's a beautiful game for that price.
I will say
Very
this.
nice.
So wait, don't erase it.
I
So
will
that's-
say this.
That's the price, everybody.
For Lethal Weapon.
$3,300.
Plus shipping.
Plus shipping.
I will say this. If you buy several games, contact me by phone and I'll do you a better price on the shipping. Try to make it a package deal. So the more you get, the better the deal will do for you.
Ooh,
Anyway, this
nice.
game is really clean. Another one, no rust, no cigarette stain. This game is for you. Ladies, if you want to impress, you youngsters out there in TV land want to impress your boyfriend, this is the gift to buy him. You'll be on top of his list, and within 6 months, you'll have an engagement ring. And that's what it's all about, baby. What else you got next, Tone, for Centaur?
Centaur.
I feel like I'm getting eaten by a shark on this one.
Uh-oh.
Everybody always wants to talk about a Centaur. This is not a Centaur 2. This is an original Centaur.
How do you
This
know it's
is
the
the-
original? Because there's wear in the playfield.
That it is. Hey, unfortunately, it does have wear, but you can still get playfields, reconditioned, renewed playfields to put in these beasts. And this thing is total money in the bank. And I feel like I'm on Shark Tank right now. I feel like it's just eating my head to give them the deal of the century. Boys, what do we got?
How much, Tone?
I'm leaving money on the table on this one, boys.
Woo!
Tone, are you
This
sure?
game will do nothing but go up in value.
The back glass alone is worth $3,400. But Tone, what do you think? Is that price good or not?
Not good.
Lower, lower, lower.
Too low, my gosh. I keep saying it's too high. How much, Tone?
All right, let's do $31.95.
Are you
today.
serious?
How about that? Would you buy Menino? Yanni, bring it down, he's saying.
Are you
Take it
crazy?
down again,
We're
Tone.
getting it today. This is the bargain.
Is this it?
Money in the bank, boys.
2,500.
Take it home.
2,500.
Tone, you're killing me again. Oh. Anyways, we are still going, but we're coming near the end. Don't forget, place your order. Call me up if you want these games. Multiple games. We'll give you a deal in the shipping. And all payments will be by PayPal. So we wish you guys luck.
problem. Got
Good
it.
luck on it. And we're getting near the end here. Look at the little baby bear.
Oh no, it's Jungle Lord! Of course you gotta wear a hat for the bear. Look at this game. This is the second double level pinball that was ever made. And it's got its brother sitting right next door. But first, we're gonna talk about Jungle Lord. Barry Osler, 1980, 81, somewhere in that area. Boys, take it away. Give me a deal on this,
Well,
will
that's
ya?
Barry Osler. That was back when he was a baby.
Yeah, well,
Who
he's
trained Barry Osler?
Steve Kordak.
Steve
Kordak.
Kordak. Yeah. Anyways, we got Jungle Lord. Let's take a look at that playfield, guys. Not bad.
Not bad.
Little wear here, otherwise good. There is more wear on the upper playfield. Why? Because there's more action up there. For whatever reason, someone's been shooting that ball up in the upper playfield too much. But it must be because it's a good game. Also, look at, you got the little bag of tail up here. Look at that, unbelievable. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes for the ball to go down. Tone, how much?
$24.95.
Take it down,
What are you saying
down,
over
way
here?
too high.
Benigno,
Yeah.
lower he keeps saying.
Lower.
He's speaking in English now.
200 in English.
Listen, he's speaking in English. We're in trouble. He's gone from Spain to English now. I can't believe it. 2,200. This could be yours. Give me. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
It's too high.
Too high. Lower it. Come on.
Lower, he said. Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
Okay, let's do the deal of the show.
Here's the deal of the show.
1,500.
Whoa! Whoa!
15.
Is that Tony's special
That's
price?
me.
That's Tony's special price.
You'll be fired today, but 1,500 to take it
Oh
off.
my God.
And this is a multi-ball game, guys. Come on, you cannot
my
miss
gosh.
this little play.
Here's our last one here, guys. We got the last one of the day.
Okay, and
What do we
now
got?
I am wearing the gentleman's hat because in Tato they remade the Black Knight as Sergio Entanto, I'm saying it wrong, I know, the handsome gentleman. But here we go, gentlemen, the Black Knight. Now you're like, oh no, the back glass. It's flaky. Steve Engel, Mayfair Amusements, you still can get a new back glass. You might even see the playfield. Oh no, it's got some wear on it. Hard top. You can pick up a nice hard top playfield and restore this very easily. Trust me, guys, this deal right here is going to be the showstopper. Boys, take it away.
Oh, look at the cowboy. Who was this cowboy? How much?
3,200 on this.
3,200.
3,200, come on, take it out.
Even work on
I
this
know
game.
he's even laughing at you. Did
He's
you?
laughing. The back guy's laughing. Who's got that? Can you buy a back glass for this?
Yes,
From
Steve
who?
Engel,
Steve
Mayfair.
Engel, Mayfair Amusements has the back glass if you need it. But anyways,
And
what
you
do
get a new-
think? 3,200.
Lower.
What?
28.50, boy.
Oh my
No,
God.
come on.
All right.
Black Knight, original
Too
Black
high,
Knight.
he said.
We're going to do the biggest drop we've done all day.
Oh, biggest drop. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
Oh my God, Tony.
That is
Hey,
insane.
that's insane.
Does that include the key?
That
includes the key for the front door. Whoa.
Pinball.
Unbelievable. What else can we do here? Just have a good time.
Yes, but you know what, boys? Think about it. Call Rob. You can get Black Knight and Jungle Lord.
Yep.
Do a package deal. Rob here, he might just wheel you the best deal in town.
You don't mean wheel and deal, do you, Davey?
I always mean wheel and deal. Hey, I hope everybody's enjoying Pinball Virtual 2020 this year. This is unbelievable flea market, unbelievable specials. Look at that phone number. Read that phone number. I want to hear that phone ringing, and I know it's been ringing already in my pocket and his pocket.
Let me know if you enjoyed this. We spent months working on this. We want to thank Vinny and Nancy for helping us out in the back. Vinny's responsible.
Let's see the crew
Jason
here.
came in from Mexico to help us. Menino arriba!
Yeah!
And we got Davey Baby came in from New York, and Tonto is back in action. If you girls out there in TV land want a picture with Tonto wearing his hat, let us know. He will give you a signed autograph of Tonto with his hat on. This could be yours. Anyways, we had a great time. We hope you had a great time. We hope you enjoy this little parody. But everything here is for real. The games are for sale. The games are for real. And we will say this. If you have any problems with the game after you receive it, we'll guarantee the games. Up to 30 days, Tone. Yep. Up to 30 days working. Just give us a call if you have any problems. We'll ship them out, palletize them, wrap them up, ship them to your home, and everyone will be happy. For those of you calling from overseas, contact me for special shipping arrangements. But we will ship anywhere. Anything else to report? Anything to report?
We're good. Thanks, guys. It was awesome.
Be well. Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Woo!
Howdy, partner. I know.
Okay,
I told
yeah.
him.
Yeah, well, hey.
It's Ed Robertson's on the phone.
I know, I'm sorry.
What? I want to thank Ed. Turn the volume down, will you, buddy?
Yeah, I gotta
want to
get that.
thank Ed. He placed an order for the games out there at Robertson from Canada. Is placed an order, and Ed, you got the game. Special VIP pricing for friends and family. I appreciate it.
And
By the way,
apologize. I'm
that's all right,
sorry.
Dave, you'll learn. But also, Ed will be on tomorrow, Dave.
Yes, tomorrow.
Ed, you're on tomorrow. Get ready, buddy. Yep, I'll talk to you later. Anyways,
The phone's been ringing off the hook, so I guess we're finally selling. You're selling some games.
We're
Some
buying
people
some-
thought, well, he never sells any games. Yeah, well, we are.
hey, I want to know who that one girl is that called and wanted your phone number. I didn't give it to her, but she asked.
We'll keep that quiet. Hi, honey. I know you're probably watching.
All right.
I have no idea who he's talking about.
Back to work.
Back to work
So
is
we're
right.
going to talk a little bit about Saturday. Saturday is going to be one of our fullest days. Somehow, we've got so much going on. Even I can't believe it. And hopefully there's enough break so I can take a break in between all the action.
You remember at the beginning of the clip, you saw Jeff sleeping under the machine? That's probably going to be us.
We're
At
gonna
11
take
o'clock,
turns.
we'll be like laying on the machine, just passed out completely.
By the way, I want to say something else. For all of our friends in Europe, we had some very long discussions about how we're going to handle the time zones. And ultimately, what we decided is just stick with what we have here in Ohio, Eastern Standard Time. And we apologize for any of you that have to stay up in the middle of the night to watch it. But remember, you can download it. And
not only that, it's rebroadcast on Twitch, so you can watch it the next day.
For how long, Dave?
It's through the week. The next couple of days, quite a few days, 7 to 10 days, I think.
So anything you've read about on Pinside or whatever you may do in your social media, hey, you got to check out this, you got to check out that. You know that you can still do it. By the way, for those of you that want to have an auction at your event, call me today. Yes, I'll help you out. Yes, I'm the one you want to use.
The famous auctioneer. He could sell a signed cocktail napkin for over $1,000. I think that was close to $1,000.
No commission. By the way, guys, this is a free virtual expo.
Yes, free.
No charge. Anyone that sent their money in, make sure you get it back.
And you know what? We were giving back to the community in a large way. And I want to talk about free. I want to give a shout out to our good friend, Martin Abe, and the Pinball News. Martin does a wonderful job broadcasting the pinball news around the world, showing people all these great content, going to all these shows and so forth.
Something else.
He's also covering Expo.
We've had some great contacts from some people doing some podcasts.
Yes.
Lauren Gray contacted us. Did a great job. Martin did, of course, with Jonathan.
All the shout out to our podcasters. We love you guys. I know you're probably watching the Expo thing. Listen, you want some special deals with talking to some of our great designers? Make sure you come to Expo 2021. We'll make sure that happens. We are always working hard for the podcasters across the nation.
Also, Dave, we try to thank everyone out there in TV land.
Yeah.
If we leave your name off, it's not intentionally. We just try to remember everything. When you got the hot heat lamps on us, sometimes, like he said, Roberts, he just wasn't thinking.
Not thinking.
But
sorry, I
with
do
all this
apologize.
pressure on us, we try to do our very best to be accurate in our statements. But just know one thing. We love you, we love the audience, and we're here for you.
And we're doing this for the pinball community. This is a passion, a love of us. I mean, this man putting this first show on, and Dick Buchel basically coining it a pinball lovin'.
What was the first year? Of
85.
Pinball? Correct. And the concept came what year?
84.
Correct. So real quick, guys, for story time. There was a club in this area. We called themselves the Ohio Pinball Wizards. And basically, it was pinball enthusiasts that would meet once a month throughout the Akron area. And sometimes we would meet at a game room. Sometimes we would meet at people's home. We've had it at my home back in the mid-'80s. And it was at one of the meetings where I said, wouldn't it be cool to have a national pinball convention? And I decided to put out a questionnaire. And who but Steve Young, that at the time put out a publication called the Pinball Collectors
Quarterly.
Very good. And he sent out the questionnaire, and from the questionnaire, the great majority of people said, yes, we would come, and yes, it should be in Chicago, because Chicago is the home of
Pinball.
So the rest is history. The first year was a great year in 1985. And honestly, I honored my heroes, who were the pinball designers and artists, because I always felt they never got the recognition they deserved. And after the first year, I felt in my heart it was one and done. But about 6 months into the following year, people started reaching out to me and saying, hey, when's the next show? And I said, there is no more show. I did what I want to do. Oh, no, you can't. This is too much fun. So the rest is history.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I think I know the history on this, but most people don't know this. Gottlieb was so secretive during that time period. And Williams and Bally were like fighting with each other, kind of like, they didn't really want to talk that much. But how did you get all 3 players at the first show?
Great question. So it goes back to Don Murphy. So Don Murphy had electrical windings, and he used to sell the hobbyists coils. Well, anyways, Don said that he knew Alvin Gottlieb personally, and he helped introduce me to Alvin. Prior to that, I used to get some of the pinball books, whether it be Roger Sharp's book called Pinball, or Michael Colmer's book.
Oh, wow,
and
yeah.
who I found
Colmer.
in there was pictures of Steve Korda. Who was this Steve Korda? I never heard the guy.
Right.
So back in the probably early 80s, maybe even late 70s, my dad had a business trip in Chicago. So we're staying at the Palmer House Hotel in Chicago, very old institution. I'm going through the phone book on a Sunday night, and I see Stephen Kordick. And I thought, is it possible?
You cold called him.
8:30 at night, Sunday night. I called the phone. I said, hello. A fellow answered, is this Steve Kordick, the pinball designer? Yes, that's me. I said, boy, would I like to meet you. Because I was just getting into pinball, and the books I could go through those books over and over again. Roger Sharp, great book. And I love those books. And because of that, I met Steve. He invited me over to the factory the following day. We took a real quick tour. Steve introduced me to Norm
Clark. Oh, wow.
And that's the connection there. And at the time, Norm worked at Bally.
Or was he at Williams still and then went to Bally? Or is that right?
Well, that's exactly right. Or maybe he could have been, no, that was him with Bally. And so between Steve Kordick, Norm Clark, and Alvin Gottlieb, meeting all those, it helped form the nucleus of the show. And the first year, we had Alvin Gottlieb as our guest speaker at the banquet. So I thought to myself,
that would have been a great
the only way
speech.
we'll have a successful show to have a great speaker. Alvin spoke almost 3 hours.
3 hours?
Banquet. And
slides, right?
And slide presentation.
Oh.
He went through every game that Gottlieb made. Every game. And it was a very long deal, but what made it the most satisfying to me was in the middle of the banquet, I had the following guys come up front. I had Wayne Nines.
Wayne Nines. Gottlieb. Yep.
Who I met through
the
Murphy,
Texan designer.
Through Don Murphy.
And tons of others.
Steve Korda came up front.
Great guy.
Norm Clark. And a fourth guy that Steve Korda introduced to me. And this gentleman was the man in charge, the head of pinball design at Genco.
Genco. Wow.
Harvey Heiss. Harvey came to Pinball Expo when he was in his mid or late 80s. And these 4 guys came up front. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and give your applause to these gentlemen that between the 4 of them had designed over 600 pinball machines. Well, let me tell you something. These guys, everyone stood up and clapped, and I'll never forget Kordick with the tears in his eyes, because these guys had never gotten the recognition. It was always the high rollers, the guys on top of the heap that got all the recognition. These guys were just a 9-to-5 employee. Well, if you would have seen how elated they were, it was a moment I'll never forget. It was really touching. And that from that time on, the expo kept going, and I kept saying to myself, I'm going to keep honoring more and more people. And I always made a point to always bring in designers and artists. And also, I remember one year we brought in George Malenton. George Malenton did some backglass, I think, for United maybe. And,
yeah.
I mean, this guy goes back to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
But he's been to Expo.
Latin art.
A lot of guys that are no longer around. A lot are no longer around.
So when I got into the hobby and I came, I got the privilege of meeting Norm Clark, Steve Kordak, Wayne Nines, and Elvin Gottlieb. And they did this seminar where the 4 gentlemen sat in front of me, and they wanted to know anything. And I'm telling you, sharp. These guys could remember everything.
Unbelievable.
And I tell you, you told me a story with Harvey Heiss one time. He was talking about something, and I think it was funny because Kordak was like, "Hey, Harv!"
Well, that was at the second year at the banquet. We toasted and roasted Steve Kordak, and Harvey Heiss was going to tell a story. And it goes like this. Harvey stands up there, and everyone in the back's listening, because they knew when Harvey talked, he was a real character. Always
a wildcat, right?
Always full of stories and laughs. And he said, "Hey, Steve, you remember Mary?" And Kordak went like this and covered his mouth. "Cut it, Harv. Cut it, Harv. So Harvey kind of grinned and says, we'll talk about her later." But this was how it was in the early years of Expo. Great memories, great times. And, it's still going strong. And we try to bring a lot of the old guys who's still around, like Dave Christensen, to the Expo. And I really recommend that the new guys in the hobby seek these guys out at the autograph session, because for them to come there is one thing. I mean, Dave is in his 80s.
Yeah.
What glasses did Dave do, so people know who are the newbies?
Okay, Matahari, Captain Fantastic, Bobby Orr, Wizard.
Ground Shaker.
Yeah, Old Chicago.
I mean, the list goes on and on, but to meet these guys, and what they do is they will sign their name, or they'll sign your back glasses. Who knows about signing back glasses? Dr. Scott. That guy's got more back glasses signed from these guys.
Unbelievable.
But
and I think Dave Christensen, one thing about Dave, I'll tell you, he pushed the boundaries. He really did. There was reasons that they had to kind of censor his artwork and rerun some of those back glasses with censoring of stars and everything. If you haven't never heard the story of Captain Fantastic, take a look at that. It's kind of interesting what you can see between the star version and the non-star version. It's absolutely crazy. So,
by the way, one more thing I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
The first Expo, there was only like 10 seminars, just to give you an idea how it's changed over the years. But my favorite seminar was called Meet the Designers. So Kordak knew Clark, but they never socialized with Wayne Nines. From what I gather, it was the first time the 3 of them were all together in one table, because there was a bar in Chicago called the Round Robin, and that was the spot for everybody to go to for lunch. And when the Gottlieb guys came in, they all kind of went in their corner, and the Williams Ballard guys, whoever went in their corner. But this is the first time all 3 of them were on this same table together, and people asking them questions. They were firing questions left and right. It was a moment I'll never forget. It was great.
And I'm telling you, these guys, they were amazing to be around. Steve Kordak was at every Expo until almost the year he died, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was on the way to Expo when he had a small problem with his hip. He got blown over and he hurt his hip. And then he had hip surgery, and then he was going to be at the next Expo, and unfortunately we lost him. And then same thing with Norm Clark. He came. I'll never forget. He had a bad stroke. He was still in a scooter.
Was it a brain tumor or something? 'Cause, I mean, he was
right,
on a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So.
And he came in, and I showed him a picture from a book, and I tell you, tears are running down his eyes, and he signed it for me. And I'm telling you, meeting these legends was great. Trust me. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Frankie. So a couple of years ago, I had Frank Gazzetta. He was helping us at Expo. And we're standing there, and Frank's like getting impatient because I'm talking to this guy. And I'm like, "Frankie, have you met John?" And Frank's like, "No, I haven't met John." And I says, "Oh, very easy. Frank Gazzetta, John Borg. John Borg, Frank Gazzetta." And Frankie went, "John Borg?" The eyeballs, the rollback. He's like, "I love Metallica, man. This is the best game ever." And I mean, I tell you, Frankie just about melted right there on the
story. Aaron Bendit from Canada came to the early Pinball Expo, and he said, "Boy, Pat Lawler this, Pat Lawler that. Just so happens Pat Lawler's walking by. I says, Pat, would you mind coming over here for 1 second? So Pat comes over to see Aaron. Well, Aaron was, I think, 17 or 18 at the time. He lost his mind, and he lost something else that too, because he stayed there for a while. But it was unbelievable, the joy for some of these guys to meet these people. The first year, I remember just seeing Wayne Nines be there, and Elvin Gottlieb walking among all the older games, and people just pointed because they envisioned this guy as some holy guy.
Yep.
And they would say, look, that's Elvin over there. The people almost were afraid to come up to him. Even you don't know about this story. They were afraid to come up to him because he was like an icon. He was this great man that we heard so much about in the hobby, but he was there right in the flesh. So a lot of great memories, and Elvin was also a big advocate of it. And I remember at one of the expos when he announced the patent for the flipper, the automatic, what do you call that?
The switch flipper.
Switch flipper. So Elvin started his talk by number 18832. He memorized the patent number on that flipper. And
do you know?
Thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. They put on a few games, but it never really hit a home run.
Well, did you know because he put a patent on that, Williams came knocking on Elvin's door because, of course, Adams family was infringing on the patent rights of the switch flipper with the thing flip. So a nice discussion between Williams and Elvin G at the time went down, and that was the history, my friends. I'm going to share
one more story.
I got a story too. I got to share it with you
guys. Keep that, but this is a quick one.
Go.
During the time when Joe Kamikoff was the Dad of East, this guy was a trendsetter. He tried to do all kinds of things. If you look at the game Rocky and Bullwinkle, there's a feature there called Tri-Ball. Tri-Ball? What's Tri-Ball? At the time, Williams held up the name Multi-Ball.
Yep.
So for the short time, their daddies had to call that
Tri-Ball
until they worked things out behind closed doors. But that's another story about the early pinball history. You guys got to come to Pinball Expo because you're going to see all this stuff, learn all of it. The memories just go on forever.
Well, I will tell you one other thing real quick. One of my favorite moments at Expo, my very first Expo, and what caught me there was a tour of the Stern Pinball Factory. Now, I am a big Steve Ritchie fan, and I just was in the line with my wife, and I love Black Knight. I love all Steve's games, even some of the Atari ones. I love them, Steve. They were good. I own, I think, almost all but 3 Steve Ritchie games. Believe that. And I'm telling you, Steve, he was an icon. I'm walking in for a tour, and this guy walks up to me and says, "Hi, I'm Steve Ritchie, and I'm your tour guide today at Stern Pinball." My wife had to pick me up off the floor, and she's like, "Who's this guy?" I'm like, "It's Steve Ritchie." I had my video camera rolling. I have a treasure moment I always had. One of these days I got to dig up that archive to watch it again. But I tell you, just having Steve wander you around, explain how games are made, how the factory runs, it can be you. You can be at Expo next year, and I'm sure we're going to have a pinball factory tour, and who knows, you might just find yourself walking around with John Borg or one of the other guys doing a pinball.
Yeah, what's fun is these designers will come on the floor and they'll lead a group of 8 or 10 of us through the factory. They'll be your official tour guide.
Yep.
So it could be John. It could be.
It could even be the new guy. It could be. Oh yeah, I just put myself in
the new guy.
Yeah. What's his name? But I can't believe it. I just goofed that one up.
It's never been Gary though. Gary, I don't recall has ever given a tour.
I have never seen Gary give a tour, but he's always there to greet everybody when they come off the buses. He gives a little speech. He talks about what we're going to see today, what we're going to do today.
Plus, because of Jody,
oh yeah,
we get a nice little sample, a little gift to take home with us. So there's so much happening at Expo. We hope you guys can make it next year. We hope it happens next year. Let's face it, the virtual Expo is something we're doing for you, the collector, the player. I mean, we're all starving for this information to get involved with pinball.
Yep.
But ultimately, we want to go live again.
Yes.
We have so many ideas for a live show for next year.
Oh, unbelievable.
We'll get to that later on. Davey, do we want to talk about Saturday, or do you have a quick story?
No, I think are we good, Jeff? Are we ready for?
We got a bank of about 25 25 minutes of special pinball videos.
Okay.
Let's see it, brother.
And I thought maybe we could give the viewer a great chance to see the pinball people out there. And there's a really neat Sony clip.
Hold on, baby. I can't wait.
Okay.
Let me get my popcorn. Hold on. Hey, you want some popcorn while we're watching?
Oh, yeah, you're going to love this.
You watch that right
Sony,
there.
Sony clip came from my brother-in-law in that works for Sony. He goes, hey, you got this clip? I'm like, no.
It's in there.
Hit it, baby.
So one thing you can do, again, it's like I didn't take pictures when I took this apart, but I wanted to reinforce, like, there's things you can do to remember where things go without needing to take pictures. This game uses a lot of like metal sleeves. It also uses posts, but you can see around where a lot of these posts went. Like if we could get a zoom in on that, if it zooms in far enough, you can see a witness mark right here of where this wide bottom post used to go. So you know, obviously, right? Okay, I got to put a post here. If you see the witness marks where the metal posts go, they're a lot smaller. So you can look and see, you know, what was there without needing to have a photo, if you forgot to take one or whatnot. Like especially if you got a game and you don't know, you got it taken apart, you adopted someone's project or something like that, and you didn't have any posts on there, how can you tell where things are supposed to go, right? This is the piece of plastic that goes on top of this lane right here. And since I had been putting some incorrect screws on with those studs, I wanted to come in here and check. Okay, so, you know, do we need a studded screw on top of this lane guide right here? If we lay the plastic in place, that'll tell us what hardware we need through these certain studs. This absolutely does not need a post. So I'll need to take that out, replace it with a screw. But you can see, you can use this to your advantage when you, again, when you have everything off, if you forgot, if you took a bunch of pictures, but of course the one picture you don't have is the one place that you really need some help remembering where things went. You can use those witness marks once again in the plastic.
Yeah. Be a pinball detective.
Yeah, or archaeologist or something, you know.
Oh, sure. Archaeologist.
That's my favorite term. I like to tell people that I'm a pinball archaeologist. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Tangled mess.
Guys.
What's the matter? We got a problem? Are we back?
Yeah, because we're back for a minute. You guys get back over. We had a technical issue with the video.
What?
Yeah.
Riley, what'd you do?
Me?
All right, guys. Sorry about that. We had a little technical issue. We're trying to set up for the live feed. We're going to be showing a couple games tonight.
Well, the first glitch of the night, and I see my hat's gone.
That's why. Okay. All right. Here we go, folks.
We're getting closer. There we go. Are there any questions out there from anyone out there in TV land? I can't seem to hear him. Can you, Davey?
Come on. I've heard some people who yell a little louder. We actually fixed Rob's mic, so we know that that's working better. Thank you, Riley.
Why isn't Riley here, by the way?
It's your daughter. Why don't I don't know.
My daughter's right there.
Oh, well, yes. Carson is here. Carson's going to play some pinball with us in a little bit, too. She claims to be the best pinball player in the Burke family. We'll see.
Time will tell. What do we have? What can they look forward to, Dave, after we leave here? What's going on next?
Well, let's talk about Sunday. Or Saturday.
Okay.
Let's talk about Saturday. All right. So every year we always talk about, you know, crazy video clips that Jim Shelberg puts together. And they're all over the place. And there's a lot of pin spotting being done. So this year I kind of pushed Shelberg in the right direction. So Saturday morning, we're going to start off with the cartoons. This is a special throwback. Now just imagine it's 1980, 1985, somewhere in there, and you got up in the morning and you went downstairs and you got to watch cartoons. Well, here's the whole segments of cartoons and commercials, all on pinball. So it's like an actual TV show of a Cartoon Network. And you're going to get to see some absolutely cool retro and some of the pinball stuff you ever seen.
Is the Mighty Mouse clip in there?
No, Mighty Mouse isn't in there, but the Three Stooges are.
So, okay, we know about that. I'll have to dig out the Mighty Mouse clip. Get ready.
Get ready. Then we have Coffee Chat. And that is one of the longest, very long time running talk show, right?
Yeah, so the story in this is that whenever I ask some of our presenters what time they want, Scott Sheridan, a.k.a. Dr. Scott, always one of the first thing in the morning. I don't know why to this day that guy wants that.
I think he went up and went to bed.
So
then.
when you get up first thing in the morning, what do most people do? They drink their coffee. So I said, let's call it Coffee Chat. So Dr. Scott spoke in that space for years. Then his wife fell ill and couldn't make it for a few years. So Ron Kuhn came in, did a great job. And Dr. Scott is returning this year. So we got Scott and Ron. That will be live, I'm told.
It is live. It's from their location. I don't know if Dr. Scott's going to make it there. He's trying. I know that there was a couple issues I heard today from Ron that Dr. Scott's going to be driving somewhere trying to make it back in time. We told him be careful.
All right.
But, hey, Ron's going to definitely hit it out of the park. You're going to be talking about some great technical issues and problems. And
you don't know really what to say. My favorite talks with him has been some of the crazy things he's seen over the years.
Exactly.
As a repair tech. Some of the mishmash things people have done. I mean, to put aluminum foil between the fuse holder, for instance, but stuff even more drastic than that. So that was always fun.
Or how he came across a rebuilt bridge rectifier. Yeah, he literally saw, they put the, redid all the diodes in a bridge rectifier. That was an amazing picture to see. After that, we have Mike Sorensen.
Now, Mike is someone I found on Facebook. Has a lot of interesting seminars he's done and talks on Facebook. Mike comes from Utah. So it's one of the first times we ever had a speaker from Utah. So let's make sure we give him a happy greeting. Mike, by the way, is from Amsterdam, living in the States now. So that should be a very, very interesting talk. From there, we have another fellow that reached out to me. Unbelievable what we have. There's a gentleman by the name of Mark Green from Winnipeg. Where is Winnipeg?
Canada.
Correct. Mark Green produced a series of short subjects on pinball. I believe it was a total of 6 different clips that were made. We're going to see the first clip that was made for TV production here at Pinball Expo. So
get ready.
Be ready for that. That should be really, really interesting. Dave, what's going on at 1 o'clock?
Then we have my buddy, Jeff, and he's going to discuss pinball podcasts with the final round. Now, they got some special guests. They got some a voice actor. We're going to leave it to that. It's an amazing video. I've already seen a good portion of it, and I'm going to tell you, you think high def? Boy, these guys, I mean, I am amazed what people have done in the hobby. And they've been beautiful to pull out these videos and put all this time into it. Then we had, next up to that is Haggis.
Now, Haggis is coming to us from Australia. I talked to Georgia and Damien, and at first they said they couldn't make it happen. And I said to them one thing, never say never. And doggone, didn't they come through? And they did come through. So they are producing a great production, showing us their operation in Australia. Listen, guys, the chances of you and I taking a flight to Australia just to see this is pretty remote. So they're bringing it to us.
Not only that, if you even got a trip to Australia, try to convince your wife to let you go to see some pinball thing when she wants to see all that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
right,
sure.
okay.
We go all the way over here. You want to see some pinball thing? I don't think so. This is my vacation.
Are you sitting or standing?
I'm sitting.
On Saturday at 2:30, we have a gentleman from Spain, Oscar Terral. He spoke at Expo last year. He gave a most wonderful, entertaining talk on the pinball scene in Spain.
Unbelievable.
And it was great. Well, he's got another presentation. This time it's footage of a collector in Spain. He's got over 150 games made for the Spanish market only. You're going to see games you've never seen in your life. This is one seminar you don't want to miss.
And are some of these rare titles? We saw some last year at Expo. You brought some of these rare Spanish titles, and I'm going to tell you, when you see some of these games, I was like, that's all by itself. It's nothing that could be like any game I've ever seen, and it wasn't on IDBP.
And you know, a lot of these games in Spain are one-offs. They were small, almost like a family operation deal that they produced these games, and they made a very limited quantity. So
almost what we would say what the next presentation was, a homebrew.
Almost, you could say the homebrew, yep.
Yeah.
So very big in the Spanish market because they could not get games from the States, so it was like a cottage industry that was developed in that part of the world, and for several years there they did that.
Yeah.
So you guys ready for a bunch of videos?
Okay, we're gonna go to some more commercial breaks.
I think no, they're little mini promo.
Mini promos.
I love mini promos.
These guys did some beautiful work.
You ready?
Here we go.
Ready.
Hello. My name is Tony Logan. I am the owner and operator and designer at J. Dean Winchester, which is a jewelry manufacturing facility in Dallas, Texas. We do jewelry manufacturing, high-end one-off jewelry manufacturing for hundreds of jewelry stores, companies and designers and all over the nation, and that includes casting, stone setting, and engraving. I'm also an avid pinball lover, always have been all my life, ever since I was a kid. And about 16, 17 years ago, I bought my first pinball machine. Couldn't believe I could own one. Loved it. So, about 5 or 6 years ago, these two things that I do in my life merged. I decided I had a Williams Faro machine, which I absolutely love. It's a super fun machine with an absolutely gorgeous art package on it. The playfield is beautiful with the Egyptians and the hieroglyphics, and all the colors are just stunning. Well, I decided to try to engrave a lock bar, just to add whatever, and if I screw it up, who cares? You know, it's a lock bar, no big deal. I wanted to put hieroglyphics on the lock bar. About 3 months later, I finished it, and I thought it turned out really cool. A few months after that, my pinball tech came by and saw it, and he was really impressed, and I was like, well, maybe I'll do a few more. So I did my Mata Hari, I did my Twilight Zone, 8-Ball Deluxe turned out really cool. And I thought, well, I'll take a few to the Texas Pinball Festival. Well, that turned out to be a really neat thing because one person asked me how much it was, and I embarrassed to tell him because it takes me so long to make one, but I told him, and he ordered a few of them. Years later, here I am doing one per month, basically. And, you know, I keep busy. By far, it's not a money maker for me. I do way better in jewelry, believe me, but I enjoy doing it. So, and I'll keep doing it. And I just enjoy the art of it. I engrave the entire bar to the degree that whoever places the order wants to. I can do just the center part, the logo, or I can really trick it up with all kinds of stuff all over the top and the front. And you know, everybody's different. Everybody has a different budget. So the more I do, the longer it takes. I think the longest it usually takes is about 3 months for one bar. The quickest I can do one is just a logo, and it takes about 2 weeks. But it's high polished, unless you're going to do, we can also do chrome. I send it to Chris Royalty over at Pinball Plating for you if you want to do chrome or brass or copper. those turn out really, really fantastic. But if you don't get it plated, I do it. I polish it to a high gloss. It almost looks like chrome. I've got this outside, so you can really see the art. However, this is what I would take. You know, an old log bar that's scratched up, got a little bit of rust on it, and I can refurbish it. Make it look nice and shiny. You see it's so much better outside. There you have it. But that's my story. There you go.
Hello, I'm Jaden. In this episode, we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite pinball machines. Hey guys, now we're going to play my favorite game, 2001. There it is, right over there. Just truly a great game. Drop targets all along the sides. Great game for an older game. So here it goes. So much action too, which is great. Look at all that action, it's just great.
18-wheeler.
Yeah, even that's amazing too, artwork.
Amazing.
American continent. Roll, a roar of 450 horsepower.
Here it is, the last ball.
Love it. The drivers know these 26-meter vehicles like the backs of their hands. Time is running out.
Alright guys, so I just played 2001. Now we're gonna go play Medieval Madness. So here it goes. Just, the artwork is great. So this game, the main objective is the castle right here. You have to shoot the ball, hit the drawbridge will fall. Then you have to hit that gate. The gate will open, then you hit the ball into the castle and the castle will explode. So that's the main objective of the game. Then you have 2 trolls right there that will pop up. Every so often you have to hit them. You got 2 ramps, and it's a very complete game. So here it goes, guys.
Welcome to my domain.
Great sounds too, everything. There, hit the drawbridge. Drawbridge falls.
Oh, nice.
One more time. That opens. Now I have to go right inside.
Shot. cool is that?
Very cool. I love when that happens.
This game is cool.
Extra ball.
I am the Earl of Ego. Behold my splendor. How dare you lay siege to a nobleman's castle?
Wow. So there it is. Medieval Madness.
Dude, I like it.
Now we're going right next door to Theater of Magic. So this game, the main objective is to hit that trunk, and you'll see what happens next.
How many times you gotta hit it?
Well, right now, the trapdoor. There it is.
For the magic trunk.
So now the trunk opens up.
Ah.
You gotta aim in the trunk.
Spirit card.
Shoot for the spinner.
This kind of has a Circus Voltaire feel to it.
Yeah, it does. That trapdoor.
Hocus pocus. Magic. Lock is lit.
See if I can hit that trunk. Went down.
Hocus pocus.
The first ball is locked.
All right, ball 2 locked. Now this is
Oh, cool.
a very cool feature. So watch this. Look at that, it just sticks there,
Neat.
turns around. Now I have multi-ball. Now I have to hit that trunk. So keep hitting the trunk for jackpot. Oh. There it goes again.
Shoot for the magic trunk.
And it can be a tough shot sometimes too.
Yes.
Hello everyone, this is Stern Star Trek. This is the limited collector's edition. And if you look at the sides, how nice that is. You have that all on the side. You have these buttons that have the lights, special lights. Playfield, just all LEDs. You have the side mirrors, and this is another great game. So here it goes, guys. Main objective is shoot that target and get that ship down. Now I have to shoot for that ship. There we go. Now we got multiple.
What's that button do there, Jason?
The button helps destroy the ship. Look at that. Got it. Destroyed. Okay. Yeah. All right. Last ball.
One shot to land on that platform. Remember, the aircraft won't be able to beam you back until you turn
Ball 1 locked. Ball 2 locked. Oh. Again, just a very, very cool game.
Love it.
Definitely give it a try. Alright guys, this is it. The last game, Monster Bash. It has LED lights in it and the back glass in the playfield.
Monsters rock!
And another great game. So what you want to do is you want to hit those 2 targets there, keep hitting those, and that zombie will fall down, and then you want to keep hitting the zombie. So here it goes.
Welcome to the Monster Bash!
No, please, not the moon!
Hey, Doc, this one has nice skin. I hope the laundry is stunningly attuned.
It's nice to see your back!
Yes, Master. Get ready while I flip the switch. It's alive!
Super jackpot!
Wow. That was a quick game. And that's one thing about pinball. Even the greatest game can drain just like that. Wow.
Good game.
Huh.
Double super jackpot! Super jackpot! Super jackpot, baby! Super jackpot!
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. You can click the link below and check out my store. And I will see you next time.
adventures. Welcome to the Pinball Expo. It's virtual this year, but that's okay. We're still gonna give you a hell of a factory tour. Come on with me. Let's take a peek at what we do. Let's go. I'm here to introduce our new game, the Punny Factory. I'm told that kids will go nuts for it. That's right. So join me in a pinball adventure as we take you through a little bit of our manufacturing process of our new game, the Punny Factory. Okay, this is our pinball playroom. We take games that we think that you might like, or some sort of mechanism that really worked in the world, and we try to recreate some sort of a pinball adventure for you guys. We love to collect a few games. We've got a few virtual games, some regular games. You know, we rip them apart, take them, see how things tick. And then once we see how things tick, then we know what to do in our machines to make them perfect for you. Come on over, let's go. Okay, this room is really important as well. This is the room where we do all of our airbrushing of all of our small little pieces that we put on our pinball machines. Right now we're working on some of the penny presses and some of the little transformers and some of the little barrels. You know, we want each machine to be absolutely unique to the individual player and the owner. Since there is a limited run, we're only making 120 of these units. So, you know, we try to do the best colors we can and using the best equipment we can. All right, let's go to the next room. This is where we do all of our multimedia, all of our designing, all of our websiting, anything that you can imagine that we can do on a computer, this is the place we do it. Hey, what do we have here? Well, we have Pinball Adventures 1, 2, and number 3. Boys, number 3, it's coming out soon. Look for it next month. Pinball Adventures number 3. We've been very successful in the book. So go on to Amazon or go on our website and buy yours next month. Okay, let's go to the next room. Well, this is an important room as well. This might be the actual most important room that we have in the entire building. This is our test room. As you can see, the Punny Factory here is almost ready to start manufacturing and send out to you so you can have a pinball adventure. With the trims, with the insides, with the back glass. You know, we've got our new speaker system that comes in here. It's the new inside surround sound system with a giant subwoofer underneath.
Dude, carrot cake.
We'll get back to that later on in the next couple of months and you'll understand how great the Punny Factory is. All right, well, let's go to the next room. On to manufacturing. Hey, woodworking. All right, we got cabinets and we've got play fields as well. Now we do. As you can see, lots of machinery. We can do lots here. So come on. This is where we cut most of our cabinets here. Everything does get assembled here. And then after assembly, after we've cut the cabinets, we've printed them, then we turn around and we get them stained before they get assembled in the back room. Come on, I'll show you our stain. Hey Dominic, how are you? You got those pieces I was looking for?
Yeah, they're here. Oh, 100% great.
Wow, fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. This is where we come in and we spray everything. We put some clear coating and our special ingredients that we put on top of the plate. That's it. Let's go. Take a ride in the truck. We'll take you somewhere else. Hey, metal fabrication. Come on, guys. Let's take a look. Okay, off to the right is our metal CNC punch. This punches all of the metal that we use for the trim of our machine. And if you look over here, this is the metal bending machine. It bends all the metal that we have for our aprons and all of our side rails, etc. And then over here we have our little TIG welders. Let's go to the other room. Okay, lighting is really important for pinball machines. As you can see, we have a giant array of different kind of lights that we put them wherever you like. Who would have thought a QR code would be such an amazing idea? Well, I hope you've enjoyed our video. And all the best to Pinball Expo and for the next year coming up. For everyone, I want you to be healthy, safe, and please take care of yourself. Look for us in the future, more videos, and for the Pinball Adventures Punny Factory coming to an arcade near you. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, we're back from Expo. So we're going to have some gameplay tonight. And one of the biggest games that I know that has been in most of the collectors' looks and so forth and not streamed. I don't know if it's ever been streamed, but we're going to try to do it tonight. We're going to do Big Bang Bar from Capcom.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here? Wait, you didn't wait for me.
Well, where you been?
Who designed this game?
Now that's a good question. He only designed one game.
Who knows out there in TV land?
Let's see. I'm watching. I don't know.
Guess what? His first name is same as mine. Who is that?
Well, it would be Rob.
Keep going. Last name?
Bert.
Rob Morrison.
Rob Morrison.
Great for a first game out of the
out of the box. Yes.
Great job, Rob.
And not only that, you get to see, if you probably can see a little bit of the whole rig that Expo is living off of. This, I mean, there's miles of wiring underneath us here. Jeff's got his whole giant computer set up back here, and then we got the Big Bang Bar right here.
Is that gold or is that?
That is gold. So here's the nice thing, and I'm going to give a shout out to our friends at Pin Stadium. They have some awesome products, and they actually sent us a case.
And we're going to stream with it this weekend.
We're going to stream it at some point, and
so
these
we owe Scott an apology.
These are, and we owe you an apology, Scott. We were going to use them here, however. They're gold-plated sidebars. So the magnets don't hold to gold-plated sidebars. So this is a very unique game.
But wait a minute. We can scrape the gold off.
No, we're not going to scrape the gold off because you'd be upset about it. But tell us, Robert.
Yes?
How unique is this game?
This is one of 200. So this isn't the original game that came from Capcom. They made 9. Some say 10. But this is the game made by Gene Cunningham. Give him a deposit, and he'll make it for you. And he came through and made this game. So,
but it was a long time to make this game. He talked about it for a long time.
But he walked his talk. He made it happen.
When I got into the collector's thing, they said he's going to make this at some point. And I knew a lot of people who had got there and so forth, but they've been waiting.
So is Uncle Jeffy here? That was made the game really fun. And also these little pieces here that came off the tube. It was also a aftermarket item.
Mm-hmm. Now, was this an aftermarket item? The little Big Bang
Yep.
Bang?
It came from our friends in Chicago.
Very nice.
And it's a very cool addition to it. So this game, a little interesting with some of the sound effects. Not for every homeowner.
That's true, and that's why we're doing it tonight, way late. What is it? It's 9:30. So, if you're Jeff's son, you should be in bed by now.
Oh, and good night, Owen.
Good night,
Goodbye.
Owen. And any other children, good night. This is the time the adults are going to play Big
Now,
Bang
do you
Bar.
want the glass off of here, Dave?
No, we're going to leave the glass on.
You know
I
what,
think, are we
guys?
doing good?
We're having some
difficulty with the
camera. So what I'm going to do, we might stream this in a different way.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, we're streaming.
Well, we're streaming right now.
But
so
what we might do, everybody, take a look at Big Bang Bar out there. Look
Show
at
'em,
the
Jeffy.
beauty of this thing. I mean, it's beautiful. Hey, Rob, what's that in the back corner, left corner?
The left corner.
That toy up
The
there.
hula dancer?
Yeah, the hula dancer.
It's one of the dancers from the Go-Go Bar.
It's the tube
So-
dancer is what they call her.
She'll move around as the game is going on.
I like it.
So I'm going to give a quick shout out. There's somebody
like it.
trying to sell a Big Bang Bar. He's on the forum here. We are watching this stuff, guys, so we know. So there is a Big Bang Bar that's available. Somebody is interested in selling it somewhere in Europe, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So if you guys...
Is it the original Capcom or is it the
I don't
Gene
know.
Cunningham?
So Pinball Mag, tell us, is it original or what are we looking at here?
We're looking at Star Trek.
Well,
just
no,
joking.
no,
I'm
So-
kidding. I'm kidding.
Are we ready to play?
Yeah, you guys go ahead and play.
All right.
So what I'm going to
We
do...
got Miss Carson.
I know.
Also,
Wait, this camera is like I said, this is a myth. Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna do something a little unconventional.
Oh.
We're doing good.
Okay. Now, like I said, we're having some stream gear issues. That's my fault.
It looks good to me.
So I'll just do it by hand. Why not? We got audio.
Wait, hold on. I do want to give a quick shout out
Oh, boy. Here we
to
go.
my dad for all his hard work and dedication for the first virtual show.
Awesome.
And also to
Awesome.
David and Jeff for all their hard work and everyone else who has been a part of this. We missed seeing everyone in Chicago, but we hope to see you all next year. And we're super excited and thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, great.
You know, it's kind of funny.
And Bridget, come on.
Where's Bridget?
Over here,
Bridget Lamb.
Bridget, come on. You got to be part of this. You were in the opening sequence, but mostly everybody else got to miss this tonight.
Hi, everybody.
Bridget
Great
is
to be with you
awesome.
tonight.
You know, here's the thing. When I started coming to Expo, this girl, she was this little thing, okay, running around, and her mother was this towering. Now all of a sudden, look at her. She's taller than her mother. What are you been feeding these kids? Miracle Grow?
Now remember one thing. This is the chocolate lady.
Oh, yeah.
This is the lady you bring
Yes.
chocolates to.
Like I
So
need more
far,
after a pandemic.
no one in TV land has sent any chocolates in yet. Send them in ASAP to Pinball Expo headquarters. Put a little note in there. She answers every person that sends her candy. Over
Dark
the year,
chocolate. Dark chocolate.
dark chocolate. Over the years, she's got a pound of cans, some candy bars. She's gotten them from
Like I
Europe.
need more, right?
Chicago is one of her favorite places.
Yeah.
But it's the thought that counts, guys, and I think she would appreciate it.
Before you guys play,
Yes.
I'm going to show everybody. Are you looking at this?
Yes.
Is anyone out there commenting on this view?
Here's your new phone. Oh, I did it again.
How many people get to see that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back.
So yeah, that is an impressive look. We were going to show Spirit. We were going to show a bunch of other games.
Like a step stool, I could step up and...
It was absolutely impressive what we've been able to put together. All right, Carson, you and I are going to start this game.
Scott,
All right, let's
Scott,
do it.
everybody, this is... Yeah, like I said, these rails are gold, so they didn't stick. We were gonna do Spirit tonight. We're learning, okay? I'm learning and we're all learning. But everybody out there, Penn Stadium sent me that Scott is the man. Scott does Penn Stadium and he sent me the Extreme setup. Now go to his website. There is a code. There's a coupon code that I'm going to put on the Pinball Expo website. Scott is running a special to everybody out there that if you send the code in, and I'll get you the code, you get a discount for Penn Stadium this weekend only for Pinball Expo. So, Scott, we are going to give you more shout-outs and your graphics and all that. So, thank you for sending this Penn Stadium. And look at this. Great. thing you get with Penn Stadium.
Wait, it looks like a fly fishing.
It does. It is. You
Is
can
it?
fish and light your pinball machines.
Also, for those of you in TV land, I'm looking for a good place to go fishing for northern pike. So anyone out there that knows a special secret lake, let me know.
I like it.
We're gonna fly, and there is a new thing for you, Jeff.
Okay, we're gonna do a little weird difference.
By the way, you were asking about this mod. This came from Dave from the Mod Couple.
Oh, the Mod Couple. I know Dave.
So
Great
Dave-
guys. Great, and his wife are great people.
This is a very cute mod that they made for this game. So,
Very
Dave,
nice.
love your stuff.
Yes, and you know what? I love a passion where a guy comes out with a mod for. There's only 200 games, so I mean that's passion for the game right there. All right, let's start the game.
Carson Kinnener.
Now wait a minute. Now wait, Dave. Should I move that before we do this so I can get? I screwed
You don't
up.
want the light
We'll go
on?
backwards?
Can we
We'll go
drop
back
it?
that way?
Yeah, we could go back that way.
Sorry, people. This is Bush League.
How's
Bush League streaming. We're learning. Bridget.
It's awesome. Who's
That's
going first?
Good,
How
better.
many players? 3?
Yeah, put 3 in.
Maybe you guys can turn the lights off.
I feel like I haven't played pinball in forever.
Okay, this might be a different way.
That's good, Bridget, right there. How are we looking on the?
It's on David and Dad.
Sometimes you gotta improvise.
Even the water 200 through here.
How we looking, Bridget?
She's doing pretty good.
She's doing pretty good.
Very good.
It's happy hour. Hit 'em all, baby.
Good card.
You're asking for it.
She's been secretly coming
I think,
down
Jeff,
here.
You can't hear above her head. You can be it straight, because otherwise you gotta kind of cockeyed your head.
Well, I'm trying to get the DFDA to play field in.
You're trying to get both.
Yeah.
You hit me one more time.
But Uncle Rob, I think that's a good idea.
Come on, drink up.
We can move it.
I've been secretly coming down here every night.
I guess you have
And
been. Look
playing.
at you.
Why don't you, when you're ready, we'll move that when you're ready.
Yeah.
And playing every night.
No, I was just like,
I was dreaming
Nice
about
shot,
it.
Carson.
Thanks.
She's going into
are you
Lollapalooza.
laughing at my Bush League streaming setup, Bridget?
No, she's reading all the comments. We got
Good job, cards. You got it.
Ah. That's right.
Excellent.
So long.
Next.
Robert.
Okay, David.
Here we go.
Player 2. It really is you. Nice shot. I'll throw you down to the underground.
See where it says
Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. People are seeing it. It's a good shot now.
That was a new one.
Wow, that was a slick shot. Ah! Chase the waitress.
You up, Dave?
I'm up.
Hit it, Davey.
Adios.
Hey, Dave.
Look at this. 25 million, 10 million. Boy, I got a little work to do here, I guess.
Keep doing it.
Keep drinking camera.
Huh?
People complain about camera.
Oh, come on. Give it back.
Wow, that didn't last long.
Thanks. She's so...
We do have a streaming rig, but we had some technical problems.
I'll throw you down to the underground.
You see where it says qualify mode?
Thank you.
Good, baby.
You're up, Carson.
Fell asleep.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just a little bit.
Did I catch you, Carson?
Huh?
No, 21 to 25.
Score?
Yes. Girls dominating. Oh no.
Go again.
Okay. Good thing it's ball saved. Thanks. Oh my goodness. Wasn't paying attention for a minute. Oh no. That was my fault. Did you like it? Nice try.
I like the sound effects.
Got a way to go, guys.
You got it, Dad. You always come back.
Doot, doot, doot.
You can do it.
You got it, Trop.
Feels like we're in Chicago, right?
There you go.
Something like that.
The game room.
You see where it says qualifying mode?
You hit me one more time.
Might be in trouble with that lead.
You ready, guys?
That's coming up on you. Take the lead, I have a feeling. Get ready, David.
I know.
King of pinball.
He's already hit. He passed your score, my score.
Such a fun game.
Oh.
You should walk out now, David.
Oh, man.
You should walk out now.
Woo. All right, I got some work ahead of me here.
I feel
Rob took a good bonus there. Phew, 43 million.
Player 3, do I tell her you're here?
Please tell her I'm here. She remembers me, I hope.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Let's do this. Sorry, guys, the glass is on tonight, and no, I'm not wearing my gloves, so there you go.
A little more to the right.
Oh.
It's great. Carson, how many years do we have?
172.
Where's the ad?
You're looking for a fight?
Souvenirs.
Oh, we'll show them tomorrow.
No!
People were asking about it.
Oh yeah, we'll show them tomorrow.
Baby, don't beat me.
Oh, I got to, Robert. I gotta represent, baby.
Oh, not that.
Ah!
I've never seen that screen.
My turn?
Hold on, Carson.
Yes, my dear. Good day.
Oh no.
Hey guys, one thing I want to tell you is, if someone's asking about the Expo souvenirs, the shirts and whatnot. We will announce that tomorrow, so stay tuned for tomorrow.
With the link.
There will be a whole package of items for souvenirs, so get ready.
I like that.
Do something, Dave. I got it. I gotta do something. I've been flipping a little too much there. I hear you guys. Nice shot. Nice shot.
The sound effects are great for this game.
They really are. Oh gosh, that was a good save.
my goodness.
You got it. You got this, Carson. You're doing good.
Yes.
Do we gotta taste the waitress or what?
Good, Carson. Wow.
Man, I think Carson's winning this one.
I think she just got the multi-ball.
Yes.
Woo! Here we go. Get ready, girl.
Oh no.
Here we go.
She got the jackpot, baby.
Woo! Shoot the ring with it. Shoot the ring. You got it.
Oh my gosh, that went so fast.
What a dream. That was a good score, babe.
Carson, that is a pro
This is the
move.
highest score ever.
That is a very good game.
I've never done
High
this
five,
good.
girl.
Just to let you guys know.
She's beating 2 old pros here pretty bad.
Good job, Kari.
Robert, you gotta catch her.
And honestly, I used to never
We can
really
try.
like this game, but I haven't really gotten into it, and actually it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, Robert!
Dad! What? I never do better than you.
So there you did, babe.
Wow.
I guess maybe they regretted asking me to join them.
Well, we had to definitely have somebody show how to play this game. So I'm glad we asked Carson to play it.
Thanks, I'm normally not this good, so.
Let's see if I can catch her. I don't know. That's gonna take a lot of work on my part, I'm sure.
You see where it says qualify mode? Hey, let's qualify a mode.
Ah! That's a dead flip.
Dave, what do you do? What happened?
Where's my crown?
There you go.
Thank you guys for saying that I'm the best. I appreciate it.
Now, one thing I want to say, guys, watching this game, hearing the sound, seeing the package. If anyone wants me to get a message to Rob Morrison and say how great he is, send it to me. I'll forward it to him.
Yes.
But as you can see, as the first game this guy designed, it's fabulous. It's unbelievable.
They should remake that game.
There's been many talk, but we'll wait and see what happens. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to all the guys who stream pinballs all the time. You know, you guys do a phenomenal job. You make it look effortless.
Easy, but it's not easy.
It's not easy. Our hats are off to you,
That's
gentlemen
right.
and ladies who do that streaming. It's amazing. We are so proud of you, and thank you for keeping the hobby
The
alive.
podcasters.
The
They're
podcasters too. All these guys who are with a passion, setting up rigs. And I'm going to tell you, we have a couple guys that come to Pocketeers in Buffalo. They always want to look up and show these games. It's awesome. And I tell you, kudos to you. We kind of had a little failure, technical difficulties today with cameras and so forth, but we give you a good shout out. You guys are professionals, and we give your hats off to you, and thank you guys so much, everybody, for supporting Expo. Yes, Robert?
You got it, man.
Thank you.
This is
Oh,
this is just a taste. We're not going to really stream a lot of games through this whole Expo. This was like the only night.
Some though, we
might
we're
pop in.
You got to
some-
remember one thing, guys. This is day one. We had to build the momentum.
Yes.
Every day we do more and more and more. Saturday, we're going to just do everything and make it special for you.
And trust me, get ready, right? Get
ready.
Because you're going to watch some and you're going to be like, man, these guys came, they brought their A game. We wanted to give you guys a show. Pinball Expo is not going to go down. We're not going to be called, dead because COVID hit us. We're going to give you something. We all isolated ourselves before coming together as a family and a group so that we can be here without masks. But please be responsible, and we give our hats off to you guys and everybody to hope that they're all safe.
Maybe
and
we
your
should,
families.
put our like this while we're talking.
Oh, maybe. There you go.
Anyways, are we going to do another game, or are we going back to our...
I would say we probably will end the stream tonight.
Okay.
But we'll want to watch the Robin Tone video one more time.
Yeah, we might run the Robin
There
Tone
should
Tone
be a
video one
button
more
on the
time.
bottom right, Dave, that says Robin Tone Tone. You see it? Look at those
Yep,
banks.
I see it.
Click it. But you want to say anything before we click on that?
I got it ready. So
We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. And of course, I do apologize to you, Mr. Robertson. And we will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock with Ed Robertson. And guys, just get ready.
Now, surface bottom.